Can I take a moment to talk about Raid Shadow Legends?
This is not
Our
a
new
promoted...
sponsor.
Stop. We do not have a sponsor.
Use the code #Randall in order to receive
Hashtag
100,000
Randall.
free silver.
100,000 free
Used to get
Zord
started.
bucks.
Great. All of our 0 viewers will...
This is how we get the viewers.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
By
what
partnering
the
with
people want.
Raid
Ads
Shadow Legends.
right at the beginning of the video that they can't skip. I guess they can skip it. They're not gonna know to skip it until they hear it though.
See does fucking scries start coming with 2-minute fucking banners. Let's tune in on Radis. It's like it's a facsimile of Radis giving a howdy. When I go for mobile gaming, I sure do like that Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's like Futurama with the dream ads.
Do you support the work that Ahalav Iamadapur is doing? Take a survey now.
The living, fuck them, right? Paid for by Olav Ayamdapur for mayor. I approve this message. 4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
Okay. Jesus
Immediately
Christ.
dies.
Ahalav's like a weird Hydra with a million legs because you just keep chopping them off and they just keep growing back.
We've had this discussion where you guys, every time you kill a hole off, he comes back with more arms. My simulacrum's dead. And eventually it's just a ball of arms.
Final boss. I've replaced my brain with an arm to become the perfect specimen.
Shit. Okay. Anyway. I feel like most of you remember where we left off. Thing died, stuff's going down, blah blah. I can't. Oh my god. Killing me. What was this one? That's pretty good. But no, yeah. So the last thing you guys experienced for the last campaign was an earth-shattering explosion that was only visible due to the immense amount of light that it produced, followed by the shimmer of the hexagons of the barrier falling, and then the undead armies outside of the walls of Southgate began their charge. Oh goodness. Whew. As where is this guy? I believe his name was... What the hell was his name?
Dude, bro.
Which one is this?
The orc. The half orc.
Well, I know I wrote it down. I don't actually have...
Save it. Okay, I'm back.
I don't believe that at all.
Bet you're back.
Ah, Glanat. Glanat had leaned over the edge and yelled down to close the gates. And he's trying to get their attention over the side. And as he does, Delta 36 states in the most calm voice he can muster, They can't hear you.
Dawn looks like it's Tuesday. He's gonna turn to Sable and ask, "So what do you want to do, Sable? Get out of here, stay and fight."
Sable looks to Don, looks to KFC, sighs, and says, I have absolutely no idea what we should do.
So, there's an enormous horde of undead barreling in towards the opening in the gate, straight down the road. You hear a lightning strike, essentially, just outside the gates, and you hear in the distance similar lightning strikes maybe a few seconds later, but you can see the flash happen across each one. And outside the gates, if you look down in the street, there's actually giant humanoid creatures just beginning to lay into the undead swarms. It does seem to slow them, but you know, only the ones that are within this thing's reach.
Amidst all the chaos and the freaking out Hell Knights, Dawn keeps talking to Sable. Says, you know, you try to warn people everywhere you go. You tell them that bad things are coming, and no one ever listens to you, and then this happens. I'm starting to notice a pattern here, Sable.
Yeah. No, you're pretty much right.
Glenat is kind of looking panicked, and he looks at the two of you. He looks at Delta 36. He looks down at the things going on below him, and he just breaks off. He bolts down the stairs. He just takes
His
off
first
running.
apocalyptic event, I see.
And Delta 36 starts to follow him.
What do you guys plan to do exactly? How do you expect to fix this?
Glenat yells out, "Close the gates!"
The city's lost already. It's done.
He's a distance away from you now. He's going
What
down
about Delta?
the.
Is Delta
Delta-
still there? Is Delta hearing me out?
I mean, you could assume that they both can hear you, but they're moving with purpose.
It's better to fall back and regroup right now. All right, you know, they can just run off to their deaths, I guess. Zeta, can you get us out of here?
Probably not today.
What are you talking about? Not today, Zeta.
I'm out of spells.
What do you mean you're out of spells, Zeta?
I mean, it's been a long day.
Uh,
I don't have infinite resources.
okay. So you teleported us to a Gorian, where we knew that Holov wanted to attack, without having an exit strategy for us.
I mean, there's an exit strategy. You just gotta
Die?
You. No. Don, have a little confidence. Just stay alive for a little while.
Don's gonna look out at the. How many zombies are we talking here?
Countless.
Bill,
Cat- Thousands?
Thousands and thousands. As they
Yeah.
enter your. Because remember, when you first looked out, you can only see for a couple hundred yards due to the haze. But you could tell at the edge of that haze is where they were. And you couldn't see beyond that, but you could assume that there were more. But as they begin to pour in, you don't see an end to them. And while most of them are just zombies, you know, you do see sprinkled in some larger, more purpose-built undead. In fact, as you're surveying the area, you see what you could only describe as a corpse construct that ends up in a deadlock grapple with the giant humanoid. It yeah.
Okay. So, questions about Agorian.
Mhm.
When we entered Agorian, what kind of defenses did it seem like Agorian had? I assume that Agorian does not have the same defensive structure as West Crown in that it doesn't have batteries and artilleries and stuff like that.
Probably wouldn't expect it with the huge magic dome over them.
No, they got fucking complacent and think they're untouchable because they're like, oh, we're the capital of Cheliax. Nothing would ever happen to us.
They do have catapults. The catapults don't seem like they were armed and ready.
Okay.
In the distance, you hear someone
they don't
say,
seem like
"Release
they
them
were-
a sword."
Yeah, it's not like they were heavily. They weren't anticipating being in use, I guess.
Sable, permission to take charge.
Granted.
Okay. Don, okay, how far away are old boy and Delta?
They're probably a few floors below you. So the way that the stairs work is, there's like a guardrail, but they go along the inside of the wall. You know, they travel down a ways and they pop out and they go in up against the wall again, go down a ways diagonally. They kind of zigzag down the wall until about a midway point where there's a platform, and then they continue down again in that same pattern.
All right, I'm gonna head down to those two.
All right.
Try to
If
get
I
a
could
word in with them.
interject,
Yeah.
What might be a better idea is just to fly down.
Oh yeah, I can just fly down. That's right. Don's gonna,
And meet them at the exit.
yeah, Don's gonna fly down and cut them off.
Okay. You'll meet them probably at that platform about midway down.
He's gonna kind of hover above the ground. He's gonna tell them, "You're going about this all wrong. If you try and get the gates now, you'll just get more people killed. Fall back, gather your troops, lead them in the choke points. Make sure you can last long enough until the catapults get ready. You're gonna have to cut your losses on the outside sections of the city."
Can you like pinpoint the map where this is going down?
Sure.
Roughly?
This is right in Southgate, right down here.
Cool.
Right here. He doesn't stop to converse, and instead turns in to a like a big double door passageway that leads into the wall itself. And he says that if he doesn't get these portcullises closed, choke points are going to be a rarity.
Don will nod. "How can I help? Point them out to me. I'll get over to him."
He's currently, if you follow him into the room, there's actually a series of like levers and pulleys that look like they are to operate the portcullis, but he's kind of staring at them and it's obvious that he has no idea how to work this, and he turns to Delta 36, and Delta 36 does not look like he's responding to these looks of inquiry.
Don's gonna fly off and go grab Sable
Yep.
and bring her to the portcullis.
Like the portcullis or the little room with the levers?
The levers.
Okay.
He's gonna point them out and say, Sable, you fiddle with guns and all that stupid stuff Radis and the Angry Cat Man like. Maybe you can figure this out.
I'll see what I can do. Will this be a knowledge engineering?
Sure. Try that. I'll let you know though that there are four separate separate levers. Each one has a chain associated with it.
I think she figured it out.
With a 26, you're able to suss out that each of these chains operates a different set of pulleys that is supposed to regulate the ups and downs of it. You figure with a portcullis the size of the one that they have here, if you were to just release it all at once, you could very well destroy this entrance. Like, you might just rip the portcullis out of the wall.
But it doesn't give her an inkling on how to operate it?
You know that... Let's see. What would you surmise off of this? You know for a fact that they have to be released in a specific order, and that the far right one is probably the wrongest choice.
Sable, instead of relaying the operations of it, she just says, "We're gonna have to break this thing. Don, if you can release all four of these levers at once."
I think you misunderstood what he was saying.
Yeah, that
If we
would
do that-
collapse the gate and leave it wide open.
The entire portcullis would just fall. Unless that's your plan.
I mean, wouldn't that block up the gateway?
No, it would be like it would snap off the chains and just fall out of the gate.
Oh, like a drawbridge? Is that what we're
Yeah.
talking about?
It's not a
Yeah,
drop.
just leave it open.
It's a
and
portcullis.
it would just
Oh, yeah,
leave it
portcullis,
stuck
right.
open.
Yeah, I was also imagining the whole structure just collapsing and blocking the path.
Yeah, the wording was a little weird, but you know, I know that Leslie likes to do worst case scenario shit, so I was just like, I'm gonna assume the worst out of this, and I'll probably be right. Am I interpreting this correctly, Leslie?
It's tough to say whether it depends on how it collapses. If it were to collapse horribly, maybe it would collapse in such a way that it's just blocked off and can't be opened until the debris is cleared. Maybe it rips itself from the
Roll for the first one.
Okay, well this is horse shit.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do?
No pressure, Sable.
I mean, if Sable wants you to pull all the levers, you only got two hands.
And chains.
Pull them with your wings.
I can. If that's what Sable tells me to do, I'll do it.
I mean, that's why he's got two chains.
That's why they call him two chains.
Your order, Sable?
Sable states that we could probably tear this thing apart in a way that could block up the entrance, but it'd be risky and could leave us completely open. I have no idea what the combination is to close the portcullis. All I can suggest is breaking it. What I can tell you is that the far right one is the wrongest one to start with.
Don will look to the Hell Knights. Time's a wasting. You got any ideas, or am I breaking this thing down?
as you're discussing, there's a loud impact against the outside of the wall, probably 50 feet below you guys. A quick glance out the window would show that the undead construct has slammed whatever this giant humanoid is up against the outside wall. And Glanat says that he has no idea how any of this works, but he'll help pull whatever levers are required.
I say just try a combination. Go for it.
Any combination.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Have you been... Ryan, has someone trapped your brain inside of a computer?
No, I'm just on old time radio. That'll get old.
Glanat goes ahead and grabs the first two levers and looks to Don and Sable.
Don shrugs. We're not gonna get any more fucked than we already are, Glanat.
I can tell you that the far right one is probably the last one in the order.
I was honestly going to assume 1, 3, 2, 4.
That's safe.
But hey, he shrugs. What do I know? Nothing. I don't know anything about this, honestly.
Well, you're literally made of chain.
Yeah, but the fact that I'm made of chain isn't gonna help me figure this thing out.
But surely you have some insight
do
based
you
on
not
that.
Don,
have
make me a
chain
knowledge
sense?
chain check.
You don't have
Speak.
chain sense?
Speak
Right.
with chain.
You don't have speak with the chains?
Wait, actually, I'm gonna try something. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
You about to try to speak with chains?
I'm gonna latch my chains onto the chains.
Oh no.
No, I'm not gonna pull or anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if it's like an extension of myself.
Become the chain.
This is sounding dangerous.
Don's just like, I don't know how this body works, so I'm just gonna try something real quick before we do something stupid. He's gonna throw some chains out into the 4 chains connecting to the portcullis.
6 years later, the world's covered in chains. Don has risen to power.
Is Zeta not there to offer any insight?
No, Zeta's
Zeta
on
can
the
only-
boat.
Yeah,
She
Zeta's
can
on the boat.
message,
She can only
but-
see 10 feet around kill switch.
Yeah, I can only see 10 feet around. Not kill switch, Sable.
Oh, around Sable.
So yeah, tell me if that worked,
yeah.
Leslie.
So you
No,
can
it-
see the
You don't have any chain sense.
That makes sense. He lets go. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. All right, yeah, random order. Let's go. Don't start with the 4th one.
Glenat's just holding the levers.
1,
Don's
3,
gonna
2, 4.
groan. Oh god, I'm making an executive decision right now. Okay. He's gonna pull down the first lever.
Oh, number 1.
Somebody wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don, I got
hey,
Wait,
You're
wait.
so far
KFC
away.
is
Francis, what do you want?
why are we pulling random?
Oh, you're late to the party, bud.
We're trying to close a portcullis.
Oh, okay.
is
The
he an
undead are here.
Egorian?
So you
Or-
Yeah, he is.
pull one. The chain around that's going basically through the wall in front of you. It's vertical. Begins to slowly up.
Okay.
Hey, got it right the first try.
I'll do 3 next.
When you do 3, the second chain starts zipping by, and the third chain flies by very quickly as well, and you hear a loud as all the chains stop momentarily and then continue forward just a bit, but you hear a grinding noise deep in the ceiling. The chains are still moving, but it's sounds bad.
Hey guys, that didn't sound great.
Thank you, Zeta, for your input. I appreciate it. I'm gonna
Two.
do the second lever.
The second lever seems very jammed at this point. You're gonna have to really go for it if you're wanting to pull it.
Pull 4. Try 4. Is it slack?
You're not here, Aubrey. You don't have an input in this.
I can both see and message as well.
That's true.
Yeah, we can both see and message. In fact, actually, Sable, could you stand closer to the chains?
Sable stands closer to the chains.
Cool. Can me and Aubrey get a knowledge engineering check off of this?
Make
Yeah.
it quick.
Sure. Make it quick.
I don't
So-
have good engineering at all,
Yeah.
but that's not terrible.
Leland, make a knowledge guard check. Make a profession check on this quick.
Because
Leland's not here.
He's on the boat. He can see.
He doesn't have a message though.
Again,
I can.
he can see and hear everything.
Perfect.
So, usually you'd have them in order so you can just pull them all as you run by.
Damn it. So it's not like a secret?
It's like,
Yeah,
why
that
would it
makes
be a
sense.
puzzle? Why would they have a puzzle for guards?
Yeah, they build those things so people like Leland can operate them.
Because what in Cheliax ever makes sense, Zeta? And he's gonna grab this. He's gonna lift the third lever back up, grab the second lever, and pull it down.
It
And
seems.
then pull the.
Oh, and then pull the third one?
Yeah.
Okay. The chain's kind of slow for a moment, and then when you pull the second one back down, they resume at a more steady pace, and the grinding seems to stop. And the third one, it speeds up a bit more, still no grinding.
Then fourth one.
And the fourth one, the chains begin to slow a bit, and you hear a very dull impact and a click.
Don's gonna check out and check the status of the portcullis.
When you walk out onto the platform when you fly out to check on the portcullis, the portcullis does seem like it is closed and secured, though you hear some screams from the streets below as there are a lot of undead that seem to have gotten through before the portcullis was closed. And you see through the holes in the portcullis. On the other end is that large humanoid creature that seems to be looking through the portcullis in your direction. Street side, there's actually town guards and Hell Knights who are in the area who are trying to engage the zombies that have come through the area. But when you look back to see where that giant is looking, that giant undead seems to have squeezed through and is currently remodeling the town.
So it got through.
Yeah, the giant construct thing. I say construct because now that you've gotten a closer look at it, it looks like it's just an enormous humanoid made of smaller humanoids.
Delta, can you get a message out to the other Hell Knights?
He gives a dull affirmative.
We can't see that thing, can we?
No, it's more than 10 feet out.
But we can see them reacting to it.
What kind of ranged personnel do you have in this city? Guns, archers, mages, I don't care. Tell me what you have. And if you tell me access denied, so help me.
He seems to be he's literally in the middle of casting a spell. And then after the spell completes, he whispers some words And it
Access
seems like he's
denied.
waiting. And Glanat, waiting for a response, gets impatient and says, "Sod it!" He runs. He then jumps off of the platform, and he is attached a grappling hook to the railing, and there's a series of chain that seems to be unraveling from his person as he plummets towards the street.
Huh, that half orc should have been a pikesman.
It's not a bungee cord.
No.
Get this message out as fast as you can, Delta. Any ranged units need to cover a retreat. People need to fall back as fast as they can. Get these things to a choke point. I'm gonna get Sable up to the catapults and have her help man the catapults. Get these things armed up faster. Francis. Don's gonna point to Francis. I guess you're a little far away. Because you didn't follow us down, but Don's gonna tell you to help reinforce the Hell Knights down here in their retreat.
So, real quick, someone set up the situation here, because as far as I can, sounds like a zombie version of
Yeah, it's pretty much where last campaign left off, where you were all on top of the wall and the Horde of Undead was coming, and I know that it's not the ballista. I'm just losing the word right now.
Bombard.
Yeah, the bombard was raining on the city.
It was one shot.
It was scary. But yeah, now you're trying to prevent the horde from entering the city.
I can battle bard.
Reinforce the Hell Knights. Buff them up. Wave your flag. Play some music. Make them feel good. I'm gonna drop Sable off, and I'm gonna fly right back to help out.
I'll go ahead and assist the Hell Knight. Bust out.
I heard bust out, but I think
Heard
that
bust
might
out
have
as
been
well.
all. I think you're just gonna bust out.
Bustin'.
Yeah, I'm busting.
I heard busting makes him feel good.
Alright, so Francis is gonna go down and bolster the Hell Knights with song and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
And Don's gonna pick up Sable and fly as fast as he can to the catapults.
All right. Sure. Easy enough. They are facing the wrong direction to help out with what's happening in the city.
I can assist with that.
Don, I am going to need your full assistance because I cannot pick up catapult ammo.
Are there any personnel near the catapults at all?
There's one confused looking town guard who looks like he knows how to work this catapult, but never thought he'd actually have to work this catapult. He's currently, when you arrive, he's trying to look at what ammo he could feasibly lift on his own.
Don's gonna touch down next to him and put Sable down. You're gonna be a hero to your country and your leaders?
He turns and gives a reflexive salute that you imagine is probably the salute for the Igorian Guard specifically. And then he catches himself slightly confused that you're not anyone he thought he was about to see. But he seems amicable anyway.
These catapults are in the wrong direction. Tell me how far I need to push them, and I'll push them.
He he shows you how the catapult works basically. So the catapult itself, it's not like a mobile artillery piece. It's definitely an emplaced battery, and it's on a swivel. So it has a what is
An
it?
arm.
Not quite. It doesn't have an arm. That'd be too much. But off to the side, there's actually like a you know how they raise anchors on a ship?
Yeah, a little pulley.
Yeah,
thing.
it's one of those that actually turns and then turns the whole of the thing in the opposite direction.
Can you rotate this thing?
Uh, he'll grab one of the arms of it and begin to push, and it slowly starts to turn the catapult itself.
Sable, you aim. I'll take care of the ammo.
Roger Dodger.
And how big is this ammo?
It's pretty big, and there's different types as well. So there's obviously a simple cannon ball, basically, which is, you know, for all intents and purposes, just a big rock. As well as there are a few barrels that seem like they could probably be loaded 4 at a time. As
What are the
well,
barrels full of?
you're unsure.
Don's gonna ask the guard what the barrels are full of.
He says, they explode.
High risk, high reward. Good. And the next ammo?
And the next ammo, it looks like they are actually glass orbs filled with chains.
And what do these do?
He's trying to push, and he's obviously panicked. So the only word he's able to bark out is shreds.
To shreds, you say? Okay. Sable, what do you think is best for this? Explosives might get our men caught in the crossfire. Shreds might do that too. Cannonballs might not have the impact we want against this thing, though.
Why don't we try? Okay, so the cannon, the barrels can be loaded 4 at a time. What about the shreds?
The shreds look like they load one single orb.
All right, let's try the shreds first.
All right. Don's gonna see how heavy one of the shreds is.
They're pretty heavy. They should probably be lifted by like 2 or 3 men.
Don's
But-
gonna Hulk out,
All right,
and that's probably enough because
that's probably enough.
I've got 29 strength
Yeah,
and I'm large.
yeah.
He's gonna put the ammo in the catapult.
All right.
Now it's up to you and the guard, Sable.
All right, Sable's gonna take aim at the giant colossus.
All right.
I will fire.
So it'll just be just your ranged one, yeah, yeah. And there's
But it's huge.
It is pretty big, actually.
You probably got that, to be honest.
Hold on.
Cast
shooting
gravity
us at
bow
the-
on the catapult.
Wait, you're shooting us at the big boy? Big boy?
Yeah.
All right, 1 sec here.
If we can get rid of this thing, the Hell Knights can mop up whatever's left in town and make a retreat.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
As Don is
Yes.
lifting the next glass ball to bring it over, you can hear him muttering, "God, I wish we had Leland here right now."
So you fire this thing, and it shatters the very moment the catapult is fired. you hear the glass shatter, but you feel like that's probably the intent. As the chains begin to spread out and spin through the air, like you basically you surmise what this is. You're shooting a blender, is what's happening. You're
That was a
firing
good
a
choice,
blender at
Sable.
things, and
I probably missed.
it does make impact with the giant construct, and it does not seem very pleased about what happened, as blood and viscera scatter off of it, and it slowly turns its gaze towards the walls.
Don's gonna load up another one. Well, he's actually gonna help pull the catapult back first, so they can reload.
Well, remember, we have more than one.
Yeah, but we only have one guard.
That's true.
So, in all likelihood, we're gonna have to just use this one until more people show up. And Don's gonna have to be here to help until more people show up. Because you guys cannot feasibly load this cannon fast enough to kill this thing and protect the city.
Nope. I have 9 strength.
Yeah, no. So, we're
So, I'm taking
holding the line is what we're doing.
make a small detour here as we go back to Kill Switch. Kill Switch. These two leave you on that little platform about midway up the stairs on the inside of the wall. And as a reminder, a moment ago, Glenat had jumped off the edge, leaving a grappling hook on the guardrail with a chain following behind him. Basically, a few moments after Donovan and Sable have left your person, the guardrail bends inward or downward violently, about 4 feet or so.
Did he just kill himself?
Sod it. I'm tired of this life.
What just happened?
Oh,
So,
good, he's back.
They left you on that platform, and Donovan told you to go help the Hell Knights below, and then flew off with Sable. And then right before that, Glanat, the half-orc Hell Knight who you guys were with before, had said, "Sod it," jumped off the ledge, leaving a grappling hook attached to the guardrail of the stair, of the platform, basically. And then a few moments after Donovan and Sable fly away, that guardrail dents or bends downward violently for about 4 feet from the grappling hook.
So we're bailing this shitty guardrail. I'm good for bailing on that.
Bailing on it?
Yeah, that's what people are doing, right? Everyone's
No.
We're not sure what happened.
Either worked as intended and he's fine, or worked as intended and he's not.
One of the two.
KFC was told to go help the Hell Knights below, while Sable and Don go shoot catapults.
beep boop connection. I can hear you again.
Okay, so what did you miss? What do you...
The bits and pieces of everything.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, old boy jumped off the platform with a grappling hook attached to the guardrail of the platform, and a chain following behind him as he fell. Moments after Donovan and Sable left to go shoot catapults, that guardrail that had the grappling hook attached to it bent downward violently about 4 feet.
Like with some Jaws implications.
Jaws implications?
Yeah, you know, like whenever the boat just starts getting yanked around by the rope.
Sort of.
The guy that grappled was the bait. Is what I'm getting from it.
Was the bait. But you're on the platform with the signifier, who is still concentrating.
What's the signifier concentrating on?
He was told to
He was
You cut
told
out,
to
Leslie.
get ranged units over here fast.
Okay.
You were told to go help the Hell Knights below.
Yeah, I thought I went and did that.
I mean,
Not
you're
yet.
still up there. We're dealing with the grappling hook situation now. So do you want to investigate the grappling hook, or go downstairs? Normally.
Well, I'm not walking into the face of any danger. I'm only here to back other people up.
Too late, the danger's here.
I am the danger.
Randy, I am the danger.
So what you doing, Francis?
I thought we established this. I'm going to help the Hell Knights.
He is going down the staircase. Is there any more confusion?
Yeah, which way is he going? Is he going down the staircase?
I
I
don't.
know.
Yeah, I don't even know what's here. Like,
Okay, let me explain the
I think Leslie
situation.
Go
might have
north.
died.
Let
You're
me explain.
in a wall.
Let me explain the situation since Leslie appears to have died. Okay.
hold
We're
on.
current-
Let me fix my microphone because I'm not getting the range I need to.
He's back.
Okay. Leslie.
Is he though?
Beep boop. All right, now it should not cut out whenever I
How's
go
that?
downstairs.
Okay, we
There
can
we
hear you.
go.
Great. I don't know when I cut out.
Now I'm going to try to explain the situation to Francis real quick, okay? Francis, you are currently located around the south gate. Am I right so far, Leslie?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're about
You are
midway
currently
up the
on
wall.
Midway up the wall. Previously, with the combined efforts of Donovan and Leland's advice, we closed the portcullis. Don and Sable flew off, with you under orders to reinforce Hell Knights. One of the Hell Knights jumped down with a grappling hook to get there faster. You're midway up the wall, and there's a stairwell that leads down. Or you can investigate the grappling hook and maybe get a faster way down there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just down into what?
Okay.
So do you
So-
look over the edge?
I mean, if that's what's required to know what's
Perfect.
on this wall that I'm standing next to, that I've apparently been around.
So, down in the streets below you, there have been a bunch of undead that poured through the portcullis before it was closed. And currently there's a lot of civilians screaming, running for their lives, and city guard, as well as a few Hell Knights that are running towards the danger in order to try to contain it. Including Glennet, who you see on the basically touching down on the ground currently, and he seems to be looking up, holding onto the chain with the grappling hook, expectantly waiting for something.
With my immense sense motive, does it appear like he's waiting for me?
It seems like he's waiting on someone. And as you're sitting there wondering that, the signifier actually hops over the bent-in guardrail, and it seems like he has some sort of metal glove on, as he slides down the chain, and sparks are flying out of the glove as he descends until he hits the ground.
You just wanted to show that off.
And then Glanat yells up if you're coming.
Yeah. I'll go down. I don't think I quite have the hand, constitution to ride down chain or
So
any
you're gonna-
metal gloves. I'm gonna ask if I can borrow those gloves. I yell down.
Use the banner.
Oh, it's so beautiful though.
Put the banner's on a stick, isn't it?
On a
Put
stick.
it in your ass crack.
What?
So
This
you
will
slide
surely
down-
hurt less.
Slide
Slide
down
down.
the chain using the banner.
Oh, it's a straight up and down situation.
Oh, in that case, just fucking. I don't know. That's up to you.
Just climb down.
Yeah, I'll take the stairs
Can't-
like a
can't
normal
You're just
you-
gonna
person.
take the stairs.
Can you fly?
I can, but do I want to waste my fly on just going downstairs?
Mr. Limited Fly over here.
Just a limited fly.
So-
Look at this guy over here. Oh, look at me. I'm Francis. I can't fly all the time.
Oh, look at me! I can only do it like 4 or 5 times
So-
a day.
So he yells up and asks if you're coming, and you respond with essentially, "I'll take the stairs," and he flicks his arm, and it sends a wave all the way up the chain, which unhooks the grappling hook, and then the chain descends, and it seems to actually wrap around his arm, and he grabs the end of the grappling hook, and they both tear off into the fray.
That's a whole
That's so
damn.
fucking sick, and that's exactly what I wanted to make with my fucking armor, and I'm
That's
mad
a-
at you now.
That's a whole damn feat, isn't it?
That fucking Leslie just was like, "That's a good idea. I won't let him do it, but I'll do it."
Francis will shrug and say, "Weird flex, but okay."
All right,
Leslie,
see,
no, this is my original character.
do not steal. So you start heading down the stairs the long way. So we'll head back up to Sable and Donovan, who are now re-upping their catapult situation. It's probably taking you guys a second, but I'm sure that the catapult is rearmed. And what ammo are you gonna load into?
Well, the chains seem pretty effective, but what
Yeah.
does Sable want to go with?
We'll go with the blender since you already loaded that. You already said that you were bringing a second one over.
All right, I'll load up another blender.
All right. And what are you targeting?
Giant dude.
All right.
I mean, giant undead dude, not giant friendly dude.
Yeah.
Please no catapult.
Hey,
Oof.
So close.
is that threaten? Is that what is a
No.
ballista or a catapult?
Is-
No, catapults don't have a 19 to 20.
Just need to get that keen catapult.
Well, that will certainly hit. In fact, when it hits, it seems this thing tried to defend itself against the second blender you've shot at it, and it puts up its arms in front of it.
It doesn't
And-
have an arm anymore.
Yeah, it loses one arm, which falls to the ground, crushing a small home.
Sable yells out, "Sorry, we're trying to save you."
No need for apologies, Sable. As Don starts pulling the catapult back again, they were probably dead anyway.
Alright, let's try the explosive barrels again. Or, let's try the explosive barrels.
You sure
So-
about that one? If you miss, that's our people. Ah, hell, you're not gonna miss.
The ones that are already swarmed by undead.
And besides, if we're lucky, you'll kill Francis in the blast.
Yeah, if I'm lucky. He
Francis
is pretty
sneezes.
gross.
So I have to double check something real fast.
This guard is probably like, why are these people so calm?
Because we have lost our humanity.
Because it's Tuesday.
So one thing that becomes very,
Because it's 4 p.m.
I don't know.
Cowboy time.
So
Wait, 4 p.m.
As the opposite of cowboy time.
Come here, giant monstrosity.
Opposite.
So
Time for your dick flattening.
God damn it, you had to, didn't you? So
I
the
had to.
as Sable recommends loading up the explosive barrels, you guys hear a loud clamber, basically, as you look to the east, which is down on the map, and you see a giant figure raising itself over the wall, and then it drops down on the other side with a loud crash.
And on this day, we received a grim reminder that we lived in fear of Holov.
Luckily for you, it seems like this giant figure is a familiar one who was delivered to you by a lightning strike.
What does it look like?
It looks like Vale.
I mean, it's enormous, and it looks like a it looks like a pale bodybuilder, but enormous, and a little blue.
So it's an Azamar?
It looks like, well, you've seen blue Azamars. It does look similar to a blue Azamar, except for the fact that it's enormous and absolutely ripped.
It's like Dr. Manhattan.
If
Yeah,
it is
it's sort of
Vale-
it looks sort of like Dr. Manhattan.
If it is Vale, it has wings.
It does not have wings, hence the climbing over the
Yeah.
wall.
All right. So it's on our side.
It seems like it.
Supposedly.
It's on your side of the wall.
Okay. So Don's not going to pay any attention to it, and he's going to start loading the barrels into the catapult.
Well, while you're not paying attention to it, and you're loading the barrels, it does rear back and hurl a lightning bolt at this thing.
It is a servant of Vale.
It doesn't fire lightning at it. I want to be clear. It hurls what looks to be a physical lightning bolt at it.
Sick. How's it looking?
It looks like it actually doesn't care that much about lightning, and is currently in the process of picking up its arm and putting it back on.
Hey, you can't do that.
That's illegal.
Alright, kill switch.
What is it, Deadpool?
You get to the bottom of the staircase, and there is absolute pandemonium down here as people are running past you, and zombies are not far behind, as well as all other manner of undead creature. It is reassuring that a few town guards seem to be running from the other direction to help.
Oof, those town guards are about to feel more powerful than they ever felt in their life.
Well, most of these undead are pretty basic undead, right?
Most of them
Standard
seem
zombies.
pretty basic undead. There is a very concerning ooze that seems to be oozing its way through the holes in the portcullis right now.
Oh. Nope. Is anyone aware of that? Else?
I mean,
like
no,
Someone- plugging it up with their fingers.
no.
I'm gonna find a Hell Knight or a town guard and order him to plug up those holes in the portcullis with his fingers.
It's a good way to lose your
The
finger.
captain made me do that once.
Fuck.
Oh.
Well, no. The town guards that are nearby you have charged past you and begun to engage the simple undead.
Okay.
You probably thought this was a simple, normal, run-of-the-mill ooze.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Record scratch.
What you doing, Francis?
What you doing, Francis?
You gonna plant your flag and help these guys? You gonna run like a little bitch?
Wow. Wow. Unnecessary.
Why don't you
Uh,
make a deal about it?
The capital city of your god is under attack.
Okay. Yeah, big talk, Mr. Devil Boy.
Hey, I'm doing everything I can right now. What about you? Ram Ranch is under attack. What are you gonna do?
I'll have you know, Don has lifted several heavy things today.
I will give him that. He has lifted some heavy shit.
He's lifted Sable.
Did you just call yourself fat?
What's Sable? Don't discredit yourself. Anyway, yeah. So I guess what I'm getting at, do those town guard look like they're handling it all right?
Handling. You're gonna have to be more specific. What do you mean by handling?
I guess what I'm more worried about are the civilians. The other people are, they kind of signed up for this.
I mean, most of the civilians seem like they're getting away just fine. Save for what seems to be a single small boy who is by the portcullis. And it seems like most of the things that got past the portcullis didn't notice him. And once the portcullis got closed, he thought it would be best if he just hid there. But now that the ooze is starting to come through the holes of the portcullis, that seems to be not a good idea. And everywhere else is a front line.
Francis, go save the child.
Time to save the child. Destroy the child. Destroy the child.
Asmodeus would want you to destroy that child.
Do it. Yeah.
What are you talking about? That child is a free sacrifice for power, Francis.
Do it.
He's got a
Whoa.
point.
Wow. Wow, that's just downright rude.
It could be your son.
Oh,
How old is
shit.
he?
He's actually good.
Now you definitely want to sacrifice him.
All right. Okay. All memes aside, I'm gonna run over to him and try to usher him, I guess with me is the safest place. I don't know if there's anywhere safer. Well, first off, I'm gonna go over to him and ask him where his parents are.
You will have to
do that.
traverse the front line to get there.
I'll fly.
Okay. So you fly up and above and down to the portcullis to the child.
Destroy the child.
The child does flinch when you land.
He probably covers his nose.
Come with me if you want to live.
Fuck.
Do you outstretch your hand?
Yep.
Yeah, he takes your hand.
All right. I'm gonna. I figure I can carry him with my fly. He's
Oh,
not
I'm
that
sure.
heavy.
He's probably not that heavy.
All right. So I'm gonna fly him out of danger and ask him where his parents are.
Dead.
He kind of just points in a general direction as if you're supposed to know where that is.
Wait. When was the last time you saw them?
This morning.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna find him for you. Just come with me, and I'm gonna fly him to the closest, safest concentration. You know what? Where's Don?
On the top of the
Dumping
wall.
him. Perfect. He'll be
So-
safer with them.
You're going to start flying him up to the
No.
top of the wall.
We're about to be attacked by a giant colossus.
No, we're not.
Sable and I feel like Sable and all them are probably
Yeah,
the
if it's-
safest.
It does probably seem the best option right now if the entire ground is the front line.
Yeah, I mean everyone else is literally fighting, like hand-to-hand fighting. So yeah, I'm gonna go drop him off with Sable and Don and say, "Here you go, hold on to this."
Don is in the middle of reloading the catapult. He just screams out, "I ain't your goddamn babysitter, Francis!"
Don, take care of him. We're gonna
Yeah,
find his
we'll keep
parents.
the rut safe.
And I'm gonna fly back down and whip out the banner and start helping out some of the town guard.
Alright. So, I guess Donovan and Sable. You guys have loaded up a couple of barrels there.
Just two?
Oh no, I've got all 4 loaded up.
Oh, okay. And what are you targeting, Sable?
The Colossus.
All right. Let's see it. Oh,
Ooh.
confirm it. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. I have to look this up real fast.
Makes you almost wish I used the blender.
Where the glass just doesn't shatter until it actually hits the thing.
Yep. I guess Sable roll me 10d6.
Gross.
4 times.
I thought
Wow.
we did crits by adding max instead
just-
of
just-
additional.
just-
Oh yeah,
just-
then roll me 5d6 4 times. So it's plus 120. Okay.
5 times?
4 times.
4 times. 2, 3, 4. 13, 26, 16, 20.
Incredible. So this thing just puts its arm back on, and as it stands upright, it just does not see these kegs coming as 4 of them hit him square in the chest. And whenever all is said and done, there's probably a good 10-foot hole in the middle of this thing's chest. It doesn't seem not hurt. Let's put it that way. But it doesn't seem like it has actual internal organs. So as much as a hole in the chest would be terrible for most things, this one seems just pretty angry about the whole ordeal. Well, I guess anger is not the right answer, right word.
Well, we damaged it, but we didn't kill it.
How's it looking structurally speaking?
It definitely seems to be having a rough go of it, and it reaches down beyond the roofs that you can see, and you can see it hurl something in your direction, and it turns out to be a lot of somethings. I guess I need a reflex save from the both of you, the guard, and the child.
Well, we tried to save the child.
I mean, we did more than the Hell Knights.
Oh, whoops, ignore that.
Luckily, the child is dexterous. Oh. Guard is less lucky, but the same amount of dexterous. Sable's gonna be fine, I'm sure.
I got a 23.
Oh, a 23, yeah, that's fine too. So you two take half of this.
That child's dead.
The child made it save, so it's only gonna take 12.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be behind some cover or something. He wouldn't be like on the gun.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Shred.
trying to cower behind something. But you guys do get absolutely peppered with, well, pieces of corpse, as it seems to have picked up a lot of what was knocked out of it and just launched it at you.
How's the guard looking?
The guard seems like he's pretty banged up, but he's doing okay for the most part.
Don is going to tell him.
He's not
so the
dead.
catapult's already. already aimed at this thing, right?
It's aimed for the most part. It-
Okay.
It does need. So Sable's really doing the vertical aiming, and this guy has been doing the horizontal aiming. But I can't ignore the natural 20. So
Don tells him, "We're gonna fire off one more shot. Then I need you to get below deck and get as many people as you can up here. We need to arm all these catapults. Keep yourself alive. You've done enough."
he gives a weak thumbs up and readies himself to push on his lever.
Sable, which ammo are we using?
Blender.
Blender it is.
All right, Kill Switch. Where have you gone off to? You've been helping out with the Hell Knights.
Yeah, I'd go help them.
Okay. The Hell Knights on the ground seem like they would be doing a lot better, were it not for the fact that body parts have started to rain from the sky, and one of the things that is starting to trouble you is the fact that there is still that ooze that is about halfway through that portcullis now. It seems like the guards that are nearby you are, with your help, making decent work of these zombies, though outnumbered. Their morale is high. You're not sure how they're going to handle an ooze. They don't seem equipped for that.
How are the Hell Knights doing?
There's only a few Hell Knights near Kill Switch. Glanat is absolutely destroying things right now. As far as like simple undead go, he's probably taking out 3 or 4 around because he is whipping that grappling hook around like a whip, really.
So,
You're like, that was my thing.
That was my thing.
how does that ooze like it whenever it tastes my lightning?
Are you gonna lightning it?
Yeah, I'll shoot some lightning at it.
Shoot some
Call
lightning at it.
lightning at it.
Let's see it. Call lightning. Oh, call lightning? Doesn't
Yeah,
call lightning come from the sky?
doesn't have to now, does it? Doesn't say anything. It has to go in a vertical line. If I can do it in a dungeon, I can do it through a gate.
That's true. It doesn't have to, but it's not gonna get the bonus.
No, that's only if it's stormy that it gets a bonus.
Okay. Do it. Call some lightning.
Rain shower, cloud, winds, hot or cloudy condition.
Yeah, I mean it's real cloudy, but if you're doing it under the portcullis, there's no clouds under the portcullis.
If you are outdoors, I'm outdoors.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call lightning at it. That is. Wait, I need to actually be in the. Hold on. Just getting my computer. Let me get to roll 20. It's 3d6. I don't care. You can roll it.
It's 3d6.
I mean, I can continue to do it for a number of rounds. How many 3d6s can this thing take? Well, first off, does it look like
12.
it's reacting to it? Is it hurting it?
First off, it has a
Just
save involved.
reflex
Mhm.
and spell resist.
I don't think an 11 beats the save.
No.
The lightning does seem to have an effect on it. It seems to have 2 effects, sort of. The first one is that it jiggles, and then it spits out a skeleton.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything unique about the skeleton other than it just popping out of this thing?
Yeah, it just seems like a skeleton. Seems like
Is
a
it-
seems like a rattled boy who charges into battle.
I guess what I'm getting at is, does it look like the skeleton was in the ooze and I just destroyed some ooze and it was like, I'm free? Or
Give me a knowledge religion.
knowledge?
Yeah, knowledge. You want to know something, right?
I want to observe something.
Observe. Lightning went in, skeleton came out.
Can't explain that. Yeah. Big money, big money. Wow, roll 20. Okay.
You're unsure of where the skeleton apparated from, except for the ooze.
Lightning goes in, skeleton comes out.
All right, I'll
The
apply
logic is
lightning
sound.
to the skeleton, and it goes in a line, so it should hit the thing again.
Oh no, once the skeleton pops out, it doesn't have any fealty to this ooze, it seems. It pops out and immediately begins skeletoning other places.
Skeleton is a
Skeletoning.
verb now.
Like,
Excuse me,
Fucking
got
love
skele-
skeletons.
Got some skeletoning to do over here, excuse me.
I'm free.
yeah.
It's
He
4
just
p.m.
rattles off. He doesn't even like hurt anyone. He just leaves.
4 p.m. time for
I
your
just want
penis
to be nice.
skeletoning.
I want to be evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pops out. Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
No, you don't. You love it.
So you lightning bolted again, or whatever?
I'll lightning bolt the skeleton that just pooped out.
Okay.
Oh, leave the Skele Boy alone. He's not doing anything.
I mean, he absolutely is attacking a, one of the guards.
Oh, in that case, yeah, zap that motherfucker.
Yeah, zap.
See him.
But he's actually outside, right?
Outside?
He stepped out from
Out.
the portcullis.
What do you mean? Yeah.
No, he's inside.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gate.
yeah. No, yeah. He's out from under the portcullis, so you can zap him
Oh,
for big
yeah.
zaps.
He gets the big zaps. Zap.
It's a reflex.
Yes.
Boy, he's really thinking about rolling these dice. Didn't make it. Is dead.
Okay.
And the rattly boy rattles away.
With that, Francis is gonna put down the lightning. Say, well, that's enough of that.
Well, we go back to Donovan and Killswitch.
Donovan and Sable.
Donovan and Sable.
Kill switch and Sable.
Killswitch and Child. Alright. Sable and Donovan. You guys have loaded up another blender.
Yep.
It seems like after the guard thinks he's gotten it in a good horizontal position, he takes the child and begins heading towards the stairs.
Don tells him he's in a fine job. Just make sure he goes and gets some more people to man these catapults.
One problem you noticed immediately is that the giant undead skeleton, or not skeleton, I'm sorry, the giant undead construct thing is moving horizontally.
Ah. So I guess this one's on me, huh?
Yes. So, when you guys make your attack roll, I need both of you to make a ranged attack roll.
Oh, this is gonna suck, Sable. I don't have great ranged.
You have full BAB.
All right, here we go.
Wait a minute, that's wrong. That would be 4 higher.
Nope. It seems like the vertical was great, was everything you needed it to be, but it ends up zipping right behind lagging behind the creature. It kind of just zips off into the distance, destroying a nearby home.
Didn't even clip him?
No.
Damn it.
And then you guys have to go through the act of arming this thing again.
No, at this point, might be best just to call it.
Yeah? What you doing?
What do you think? Sable, you want to get down there and start fighting, or you want to keep firing things out the catapult?
I have an idea of something I can try.
I do like ideas, as long as they don't come from Zeta. No offense.
Is he just
Actually,
still
could really
watching?
use a Zeta idea right now.
Well, I could explode.
I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
I'm also not sure how I feel about that one.
Look, my job is to keep Thrunes alive and kill monsters in that order. So, you know, prime directive is not let you die.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. I mean, I could just sit like 60 feet away from it and blast it.
You're confident this thing's arms are longer than 60 feet.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, it doesn't have to be 60 feet.
Yeah, it does.
You have a gun.
Yeah, but my explosion does 96.
Yeah, but your gun.
Is 1d10.
How's this thing looking again?
It's got a giant hole in its chest it's like mostly black on the front now due to the amount of fire. And it seems to be creeping its way
Toward us?
yeah, in kind of a it's like trying to sail against the wind basically.
Is there anyone fighting this thing? Like,
It doesn't look like people have the means to fight this thing. You guys are about the only ones doing anything to it other than your local giant blue person who has begun to charge at it. But it has to charge at it very carefully, as it seems to be extremely aware of the buildings around it. Whereas this thing does not.
I say we retreat down into the wall and wait for backup.
Don's gonna nod, but he'll say, you fall back, and he's gonna thumb over to the giant blue thing. I'm gonna head over there and see if I can talk with that, see if it's got a game plan.
Alright.
And Don's gonna zip off towards the blue thing, and he's gonna try and land on its shoulder as it's charging.
Okay. Easy enough. It's not super fast because it's trying to be very careful about where it's going.
He lands on its shoulder and he says, "Hey, Don Rabs, you here to kill that thing?"
One sec. You happen to speak giant?
No.
Okay. You hear it basically groans in a very low-pitched, slow way. It seems like language.
We might have a language barrier here. And Don's gonna think for a moment. He'll say it in Infernal, then he'll say it in Draconic, then he'll sign it out in Drow, and then he'll shrug. You get any of that?
It groans again. And,
All right. No, we have a language barrier. All right. Question is, can this thing understand me at least?
Give me a sense
Zeta!
motive.
Zeta, can you translate?
My
Zetas
spry
was
is-
Sable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeta's with Sable.
And yes, I do speak giant.
Fuck. Double fuck.
Should have taken Sable with you.
My prime directive is to make sure that the Thrune doesn't die. A sense motive?
Yeah, to see if it understands you.
This won't go well. Here we go. You guys ready for my sense motive?
Yes.
Roll 20, please.
Yeah, struggling a little bit today.
I have no idea.
You have no idea if what you're saying is getting through to it.
Well, he's gonna pat the thing on the shoulder and say, "Well, sorry, big guy. Wish I could help you. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Kick its ass." He's gonna pat it on the shoulder and start to fly off.
Okay.
And I guess I'll touch down near Francis.
Okay. As you touch down near Francis, you actually have an internal. You hear something, and it's in a very monotone voice. Says, "All Hell Knights within the Igorian city are to report to the walls."
It's a good thing I'm already at the walls.
Welcome to Heldon, and not the good kind.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it's the casino we were at before.
Shortly after, you hear a much louder announcement, and everybody can hear this one, and it says, "Remain calm. All is under control. Stay inside."
You hear this bullshit, Francis?
Yeah, speaking of bullshit, you know anything about slimes that dispense skeletons upon receiving lightning?
By the way,
Don's gonna bang his fists together and sparks gonna come out. Do you think it burns?
It's a good question. I don't know, but if I zap it, I can make skeletons for you.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, right? We ought to keep that thing. But
So-
also, I think it's coming through the portcullis. You should
kill
stop
switch.
it.
Kill switch. As you look, when you turn your attention talking about this thing and you look back to it, it seems like a lot of undead are coming out of that ooze now, and the ooze has stopped its progression through the portcullis. But like a lot of them are pouring through, and it looks like the ones that are outside are becoming ones that are inside.
All right, Francis, I got an idea. Don's gonna fly up towards the portcullis above the ooze.
All right.
And what's this portcullis made out of?
Metal.
Probably cast iron
Probably cast iron.
or wrought iron.
I am going to expend all of my fire to blast the ooze and also heat the metal around it so it has a consistent burn.
I'll join him with lightning.
So you're casting Burning Disarm.
So you're basically trying to do a constant turn fire explosion down on the ooze.
Yeah, except I'm just burning. I'm gonna, because this isn't really a combat. We're not like officially in combat. I'm gonna see if I can just empty my entire reservoir of fire on this thing.
You know what? I want a Constitution throw.
A Constitution check?
Yeah. Because this is the equivalent of Obri opening his valve. This is you trying to funnel all of your bloodline.
Okay, this might not work. But you know,
Are you raging?
yeah.
Because your Constitution goes up when you rage.
But the thing about stat checks is that they're never going to be like as
Yeah,
high
they're
as,
never
as-
gonna
or
be-
as skill checks.
I know.
So like, you know, a +6 is pretty fucking good. But
Yeah, that's pretty good. I want you to take all your fire damage and roll it twice. Like, Roll twice.
I mean, it's not gonna be much, but you know. Let me just double check. I haven't used this in so long.
I don't even remember how many uses of it you have when you do your dragon punch.
I got 4 total.
So basically, roll whatever the damage would be 8 times.
It's gonna be 1d6. So 8d6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you guys see Donovan turn into the Human Torch over there. So he just unleashes a constant gout of red-hot flames. And he literally just melts the ooze into nothing, leaving just a bunch of red-hot bars and one zombie who seems to be, like, now fused to this, to these metal bars. Like, he seems like he was in the middle of phasing through them, and is now part of them.
I would congratulate Don on how metal this is, so I could see it.
Right? So where did Sable go?
Sable went after where the guard and the kid went.
Ah, that's right. So the guard and the kid are going down the stairs. So I assume you guys are heading down, or you're heading down the stairs with them?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get down to the bottom of the stairs. It takes some time, but then they head away from the battle. I assume you join the battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna find Francis.
Okay. Francis is pretty much in the thick of it, in the safest place he can be. Essentially playing Pikmin with a ton of guards.
I guess what I'll do is I'll activate a stance, fly up, and start picking off zombies
Okay.
while keeping my distance from the construct.
Alright, easy enough.
You mind if we take 10 here?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Meet
Thank
back
you.
at 9:22.
You wanna know what the worst part of this is?
What's that?
It's been 5 minutes.
Right? It's been
Guys,
basically
just
no
hold out
in-game
for
time.
another 12 hours.
Yeah.
We've withstood for 5 minutes. Which can only lead me to assume that the average response time in Agorian is 7 minutes for a
For
total.
giant blue storm giants.
I was gonna say that for a full authority. What's the word I'm looking for? Amassment. Because these guys do not seem like they were ready for this. Because, like I said, they're cocky. Why would anyone ever attack a Gorian? No one was expecting this. No one was even on the fucking catapults. That one guy up there, I wish I had gotten his name. Because he deserves a fucking medal. He's like, I don't get paid enough for this, but I'm gonna do my job. He'd have died up there if I hadn't told him to leave.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He deserves to be a fucking Hell Knight.
Let's not confuse bravery with ability.
I don't know. I couldn't land the shots.
Oh, that's also his job.
Yeah, well, you know. That's ability to me.
That's what happens when you pump all your points into engineering but never take a castle.
Fuck. Me.
What do you think I should put my levels in? Put it in engineering. All right, that was a terrible idea.
It was worth it. Look, joke's on you. One of these days, I'm going to be taking a castle, and they'll be like, what's he going to do? That's a lot of siege engines.
An hour later. What's up, bitches? So, Don, you're on it, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I got him.
I'm here
I turned him into a fucking merchant.
Have you tried smithing yet?
No,
yet.
I want it.
I
just
did
want to
it
be a
earlier
blacksmith.
today.
Is it good?
It's okay. The variable stats I don't notice actually happening. Maybe
I don't
my
know what you're
game
talking
save is
about.
broken.
All
Like,
I find is that
you
this
can
game runs like
try it.
ass.
No, it runs great for me.
Oh, well, see, the thing is that... Let me tell you the rig I'm running, okay?
Like,
I've got
I'm using
an,
an old one.
I mean, it's pretty old. I built this computer for Heaven's Ward back in the day. I'm running an i7 4790K processor, 970 GTX, and I only have 8 gigs of RAM.
There's your problem.
Yeah, well, you know, RAM's expensive.
Hey.
And in before download more.
Hey. I mean, how many RAM slots do you have?
Oh, I have enough. I just don't have
Like,
any RAM.
Actually,
want
I
a
check that
couple of-
myself.
Because you're in 4th gen, that means you can take DDR3, which I wouldn't spend any money upgrading that. But what would you do for a couple of 2 gig RAM chips?
I mean, anything helps.
Get you up above 8. That's
I know my
probably right.
processor's really starting to show its age.
Yeah, I've got a 5820K, so it's that generation. It's just like the big boy version of that generation.
Well, this was top of the line when I got it, and I got it on sale, so I was really happy about it. But
But what are the odds of you leaving the house to bring that to him?
It's 0.
Pretty low. Pretty fucking low. And the only reason I really left today, like I would have stayed home, but I was at a shit stand for the cat, and poop was starting to migrate. So, kind of gotta do what you gotta do.
really think it's the RAM that's causing my problems.
Hey. All right, so I'm running a 5820K. I've got 32 gig of RAM. I've got an
Must be nice.
AMD.
32 gigs of RAM.
What? I mean, shit. I got quad channel memory. I might as well. I guess I got up to. Yeah, I got up to the next generation, so yeah, it's a little bit better. Long
I
story
mean,
short,
my
I don't
970
know.
is finally starting to show its age. It lasted a long fucking time, but you know, it's really just.
I also have an AMD video card, so it might perform way differently. The
Hmm.
Fury X.
When did the 970 come out?
It's just Fury.
I think I'm running a 770.
Really?
I believe so. Mine's
And what
doing
do you-
okay.
How do you run Bannerlord at?
Oh, I don't know. I have to launch that to know.
You get 60?
Most of the time.
I have a problem where like it's a problem I have in Borderlands too. Every time a new animation is played, everything dies.
The only thing I have a problem with are like
Mm.
saves and sometimes the fast forward. Every time I save, everything freezes for a little bit.
There's definitely bugs.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
What was I about to say earlier? I forgot what I was
Yeah,
talking
the,
about.
the 970 came out in 2014.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much on par with my video card. It's pretty close. Mine's maybe a little bit faster, but it's also old and may have actual damage.
So you're saying that my real problem is actually my RAM.
I don't know. You'd have to.
That's
Because if-
most likely because
If
a
you
lot of
guys are running
things-
things fine, and
It
Leslie's got a
not
worse
fine.
video card than mine,
I'm gonna double check that real fast.
So, banner lod for me, just sitting in the map, 20% CPU, 1600 gig of RAM, or meg.
1600 gigs.
Yeah, boosh, fucking
You
rip.
know, just
GPU
1.5
90%.
terabytes, no big deal.
No big deal.
God, kill me. Yeah, I'm running a
Streaming.
770, but I also have 12 gigs of RAM.
8 gigs, not a lot.
Not anymore.
like I said, I built this computer for Heaven's Ward.
I mean,
It wasn't a lot when Heaven's Word came out.
we built this
No.
city.
It wasn't a lot when Heaven's Ward came out. Heaven's Ward was 2014, right, Nathaniel?
Something like that, yeah.
2015.
That would make sense because your hardware's dated 2014-ish.
My general thing has always been like, as long as I'm running Final Fantasy 14 fine, I don't care.
But you're actually having crashes?
In 14, no.
No,
But
I
in
mean
other-
in Bannerlord.
Oh, not crashes. It just runs like ass.
Hmm.
Like I said, when I
What are your
every
graphics
time I go
settings
into a
on?
battle, every time I even on low, it doesn't. Here's what happens. I go into a battle, and when I draw my bow, there's a freeze.
Okay.
When I
I think it's your RAM.
ready my bow, there's a freeze. When I fire my bow, there's a freeze. Every time I do it after, there's no freeze. When I command my troops to charge, there's a freeze.
So once it's cached, it's not a problem.
Every
It's
time-
initially loading it, which is
You have a
That
solid
sounds like you're
state.
starting animations.
And then what happens is, after everyone has done their animations, everything runs smoothly. But then, when I leave the battle, the next time I go in, it does the same thing again.
So it only lags at like the start of the battle?
And
Hmm.
when I go in town, like when I press Alt to view the people in the town, it'll freeze. And then it won't freeze again after that. But the next time I go in town, I'll press Alt to view it, and it'll freeze. So it sounds like it's a caching issue.
Have you tried a new save file?
No.
It is early access. And I actually know of people who've had to restart their save file because it corrupted after an update.
Oh, why you
And
have to
I've
bring
been
that
getting
up?
notices of like, oh, your modules are old, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
You
I
sure you
have
want to
those
load?
too.
Yeah, I've had that as well. It's like, do you want to replace your modules? I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Worst case scenario, I'll
Maybe.
just start selling green again.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. It's early access.
It's just frustrating. Like, yeah, I guess I just need more RAM.
But you try a new save first. Just see,
'Cause,
just
like,
try it.
I can run Borderlands 3, fantastic. After I do the same thing, I have to cache all the animations.
oh, that one is Borderlands being programmed like a piece of shit.
Yeah. It bad. Shit. I'll be right back.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Is that everybody?
Thomas just stepped away.
Oh my god.
So crafting, you can change the size of different parts, and you can put like different pommels and handles and blades and
Have you
shafts.
thrown your pommel at anybody?
I don't think you can detach the pommel. This isn't Mordhau.
Okay.
I think you can do that in Mordhau.
Here's what I really want to know. How? Two things. First, how do I slaughter my cattle?
Oh, I don't fuck with cattle.
Alright, second thing. How do I track my my trade ledger? Because it's supposed to show me my profits somewhere.
Trade ledger.
Yeah, the first thing you get in the trade thing, it's like you get this bonus or that bonus. Also, it shows you your profits.
It doesn't show you in like the bottom right or bottom left, other right.
You okay?
You know what I mean? Like in the little log of shit that happens. Doesn't show you in there. Or...
I don't think so.
I hadn't done any excess trading.
How are you
I
a blacksmith that has not traded anything?
I only just started it. I'm mostly
How are
leadership
you
and charm.
It hasn't traded anything.
Because all I do is make stuff and break it down. I just make it and burn it.
Ryan's over here breaking it down.
I only have 13 blacksmith. Not that good.
Hmm?
Is he breaking now?
He's just breaking it down.
Oh, just it?
Mm-hmm. Ryan's breaking it down.
Is he breaking down the enemy or breaking down the lyric?
He's breaking down the components for his blacksmithing. Not quite as exciting as breaking it down.
Yeah, whenever you explain it.
He could break it down on the dance floor.
I don't think he could.
Oh,
Stop
you don't
him.
think so? Phew. Phew.
No,
You
I don't
should have
think so.
seen 2010 me
Wow. That was 10 years ago, bud.
when EDM was all the rage.
Sorry
I
about
mean,
that, forgot
EDM is still all the
rotate longer.
rage, just with only the EDM community. So basically the same as it's always been.
Yeah,
It's like there's only two settings for how much people like EDM. It's either not at all or way too much. There's no in between.
I'm pretty in between about it. It's cool.
it's alright.
It's alright.
It just doesn't have the same grip, I think, nowadays. Within the past 5 years, it's kind
Well, I mean, if you change the pommel.
Well, now it's all about mumble rap.
Is mumble rap back in? Is that what's popping nowadays?
That's what the kids are into.
It doesn't leave. It never leaves.
Is everyone back yet?
Yeah, we were just missing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I had to rotate laundry.
All right. Now that the laundry's been rotated.
Thanks.
Okay. So I think where we left off, you guys were starting to mop up the undead that are in this little courtyard with the help of the city guard. And those are easy enough to deal with. But it seems that by the time you guys are done with all that, there's still a clash being had between a now rather bloodied looking giant blue man and a renewed vigor giant construct of some sort.
Renewed vigor, what do you mean?
Well, the giant hole in his chest is all but gone, and it seems that the charred remains of its front pieces have been freshened up as much as corpses can be.
So you're saying the news of its death has been widely misreported?
Yeah.
Don's gonna look for Delta.
Delta's fairly close by and trying to tend to some of the wounds that I keep forgetting this dude's name. It's killing me. The half-orc got. Glenette.
It's better than the name I thought of.
Delta. You sent out. Was that you that sent out the message to the Hell Knights earlier?
No.
And who the hell was that? It doesn't matter. Look, all casters, all ranged units, it doesn't matter. Everything needs to direct their fire on that construct over there. Tending to the wounded isn't going to help us very much if that thing wipes the floor with that giant before we have a chance to stabilize.
Glenette retorts that I wouldn't call myself wounded.
Don's gonna
Slightly
give him a
injured.
once over. How's he look?
He looks fine for the most part. Like he's sustained minor injuries, but nothing that wouldn't. He's nowhere near hurt.
Right. In that case, yeah. We need to get a message out to get everything on that thing. At this point, we can't risk firing the catapult again because he's too close to the giant. Also, what the hell is the giant?
He doesn't seem to address most of what you said, but he does say that he kind of like he waits for your whole thing, and then he says, "Command is aware of multiple threats in the city."
Well,
Are there
geez.
any wounded? Speaking of wounded,
As far
Are
as
any of
city
them
guard, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna command that all of them gather around and perform a soothing performance.
Oh, what's the soothing performance do?
It's mass cure critical, I think. Cure serious.
That's insane. Roll it.
It takes a while.
How long?
Several rounds, 3
What-
rounds.
What's the song?
Soothing performance.
No, what's the song? What are you performing?
Oh.
This is when he releases his new single.
Right?
Drop my hit new single.
My best friend Don.
Whoa, you wish. I'm
Hey.
saving that one.
Good.
It's my friend Don.
My best friend Don.
Was thinking of Velvet Underground. She's my best friend.
Alright, be right back in.
Let's see. Doop-a-doo, soothing performance, blur to blur, mass cure serious. Yeah. And it also heals conditions. Fatigued, sickened, and shaken.
Oh, yeah.
4 rounds. 4 rounds.
Yeah, these city guard, they're looking great by the end of all this.
Do I want to play this one to the shopping list song? No, I'm gonna sing Tales of Beelzebub.
Nice.
Yeah. See if I can convert a few.
Give me a perform check.
I thought you'd never ask.
You mean spreading rotting fruit on my wounds can cure them?
Well, yes, it can. Well, yes, it can.
Now, Leland, we don't need you taking away the wrong message here.
Coffee.
Rubbing a banana on the forehead because fruit's good for you.
What the fuck did I just come back on?
So, Francis is singing about different tales of Beelzebub and him fighting great wars for Asmodeus and all his great deeds. Meanwhile, all the men around are just kind of starting to, their wounds are healing. Many of them, like the dark shadows under their eyes, are starting to become a light gray.
A light gray.
From like a deep black of tired to a light gray of like, eh.
I could sleep.
Sleep would be nice, but you know. Okay. Yeah, they seem like they're pretty ready to do whatever. In fact, they all seem ready to go, and they all look to kill switch.
Does it matter how much HP I heal them, or are they gonna be a mask serious?
Huh?
Do I need to roll the mask cure serious
Yes.
for their HPs?
Probably. How many is it? How many D8s? Plus how much?
3d8s plus, what am I now, 13?
No, that's fine. You don't have to roll that. They don't have
Okay.
much more HP than that.
Okay, just making sure.
Side note, Leslie.
Mhm.
Astartes Part 5 came out.
Great.
So, Francis is gonna inform them that Astartes Part 5 has come out.
Sorry,
And
it's important. Very important.
they all start cheering.
It's yeah.
It's the most important
I feel-
announcement they've ever heard.
Yeah,
Morale
so
spikes.
Francis will grab the banner, clank it on the ground, and say, "Now's not the time to give in, men. For you see, if you stick with us and the power of the great devils below, you can do anything. We can defeat this. We can defeat them, men."
Not necessarily the great devils. Whatever you believe in works.
But primarily the great devils.
They all cheered, "They're great devils!"
Yeah. Francis will join them and turn slowly to Don and just lock eyes with him.
Yeah, okay. I mean, rousing speech, man.
And yeah, he's gonna command that the men get back out there and save this city because the city is theirs.
They all Deus Volt past you guys.
We'll take this city.
Deus Volting intensify.
Asmodeus Volting.
Fuck.
He is
Asmodeus Volting.
Yeah, Francis gonna yell, "Asmodeus Volt!"
John's gonna sit down next to Francis and Sable. He's gonna
No,
breathe
you're
along.
not sitting down next to Sable.
Sable's flying.
Oh yeah, you're picking off zombies still. He's gonna
Yeah.
sit down next to
Fly.
Francis and breathe. Take a deep breath. I just need a second, Francis.
Asmodeus Volt!
Yeah, Asmodeus Volt. Yeah. What do you think our odds are, Francis? How's it looking?
Francis is busy cheering the men on.
Oh, the men are charging
Yeah, they're
into.
gone, dude.
They're gone.
Alright, they're off, they're doing their thing, they're
Yeah,
good.
you can hear them in the distance. Asmodeus Volt. Asmodeus Volt. Asmodeus Volt.
That was a real
Amazing.
nice, inspiring speech you gave there, Francis. But how fucked do you think we are on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, very. But I'm not telling them that.
You think we can last till tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
They're fucked. Why don't people listen to us?
Francis will dust off the ground and sit down and say, "I don't know, Don. I don't know.
We've been telling
Maybe it's
them.
because we're horrid monsters."
I mean, I'm a horrid monster. You're just covered in flies. In this place, you're basically a living saint. It just
know
doesn't
what,
make
Don?
sense.
You're right.
We went around trying to tell people that this was happening. Nobody took us seriously, and now when it's finally going down, nobody's still taking us seriously.
So
I think they just took us seriously, Don.
In fairness, Don, it's hard to take us seriously.
I mean, I can't hear you say that. Can I
Yes,
hear
you
you say
can.
that? No. I just,
as long as Sable's close enough.
yeah, I guess it's just. How do we fix this at this point?
Why do we need to fix this?
I don't know, because maybe I'd like for my daily life to return one day. Maybe I'd like to live in a world that's not completely war-torn and covered by undead.
You know, Assyrian was pretty cool.
Yeah, Syrian was pretty cool.
So those of you on the boat, there's a few things that are going to happen. The first thing that happens is you hear a warble and a pop. This is followed by the intense, overwhelming psychic pressure of something just... It feels like the thoughts of 1,000 other people have been crammed into your head.
Is Aubrey's head still there?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Thank God.
good.
You hear...
checking on the pop.
You hear 2 splashes on the far side of the boat, and then the overwhelming pressure is gone.
Oh fuck! It's Abolus.
It's okay. They're on Aubrey's side.
I'm gonna slowly turn towards Aubrey and ask him if this was his doing.
I don't think so.
That's not reassuring. I'm going to quickly cast Prying Eyes and send them after whatever those splashes were.
Well, when you turn to look towards the far side of the boat, all you see is a giant brass egg.
Oh,
Ah!
Bragg!
No, we're safe.
We're gonna cheer Bragg. Bragg!
Bragg.
Bragg?
Oh,
Right?
hello.
I am an egg.
We've met before. You may remember me. I was the giant brass egg.
We
Yeah,
do remember.
we're the giant brass egg.
I do
What are you
have
doing
one of
here?
those non-faces that's very easy to remember.
Bragg,
Why
do
are
you
you-
remember us?
What are you saying, Dustin?
Asking him why he's here.
Oh. Just dropping off a couple of very nice fellows. You know, Aboleths aren't so bad when you don't have a mind that can be easily dominated.
Oh,
Ain't that the truth?
They're very nice when you don't get to know them.
I'm just excited for Leslie to do both of the Aboleth voices now.
Who are these? Are these
Hello,
Diaboliths from before?
Yes, they are.
I feel like I missed something here.
We're gonna greet the. Oh wait, well, are the Aboleths around?
Wait,
No.
you guys. This is out of character, of course, but Breg showed up, and you don't have. The first thing you ask is, "Oh, how about them aboleths?" They're answers that you could be getting right now.
I
I
mean,
asked him why he was here.
I mean,
Where's the
He's here
shield?
dropping off Aboleths.
We've been trying to contact Tassel and Celery and Saflan, all of them. Where are they?
Yeah, where's everybody at?
are they not with you?
No, we thought they were with you.
Certainly not. They disappeared with the tower, and we haven't heard from them since.
Oh, you misunderstand. Are they not here with you on this plane?
We can't confirm.
We can't confirm or deny, but mostly can't confirm.
Wait, Breg. Can you take us to them?
I could take you anywhere.
Brett, could you take us right now to find the shield?
I am not a good investigator.
Ooh, that's probably true.
I don't have eyes.
I can see.
So can I, but not with eyes.
What's the game plan, Zeta? We can go over to help out the rest of the team, or we can
We can't.
look into.
Again, out of spells.
We can use Breg.
Oh, we could use Brig. but again, out of spells.
Just in general.
Yeah,
Are you up on scrolls?
I got a few. Brett, could you take us to Agorian?
Yes. But
Also,
why?
Brett, where have you been?
Oh. Well, I've been in a terrible, horrible place. Absolutely dreadful. Agorian.
Elaborate.
Or, not Agorian, I'm sorry. What was it? What's the fucking name of this place? Hold on.
West Crown?
Nope.
Hell? Plane of Hell?
I mean, you said
Erebus.
horrible place.
Erebus, yeah.
Erebus, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible.
Says, as it turns out, there was a power vacuum.
That sucks.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Boo.
The Archdevils wanted an orderly division of, resources from said power vacuum. I made sure our friends here, well, our friends that were here, made it less orderly.
That seemed like the wise choice there.
No one rides for free.
So confused. So, can you get us to our friends, though? Right now?
No one rides for free.
What do you require?
You'll owe me.
You seem like a better than usual guy to be indebted to.
I'm the best, not guy, but giant brass egg to be indebted to.
I mean, Zeta, I'm cool with owing him one. I think they could use our help.
Yeah, Brett, could you even take us to the Brass City?
You'll owe me one.
You're just an
Ooh,
egg
okay.
there.
No, he's still brass when he's there. Being in the Brass City doesn't make him not brass.
So to the fight.
I'm of the opinion that Aubrey and Leland to the fight, definitely. But I would again stress that I don't have spells. And I would really prefer not to be an Agorian
By the way,
under siege without spells.
the Monticellos are going a mile a minute about this giant brass egg.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, this is our friend Breg,
All right, Zeta.
and I'll explain Breg to my mom and sister and brother. Yeah.
Can I roll some kind of knowledge check to see if there's a plane Zeta can go to rest for 8 hours and return at this exact?
Sure, give me knowledge planes.
Alrighty. Oof. That 20 was
Oof.
so close.
You're not aware of any kind of like time plane.
What about you, Zeta? Have you heard of
You're-
anything like that?
Nope.
What were you gonna say?
But Breg, a section of Breg slides open, though slide's not quite the correct term because there's no moving parts. It seems like a piece of him just ceases to exist in a sliding motion.
Oh man, it's not Breg. He's Gantz.
What?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And it kind of floats closer to the side of the ship. Well, I don't have all day. I've got places to be.
Oh.
Leland, Aubrey, go ahead and get in.
Yeah, I'll jump in.
Okay. Sure.
So as you two hop in, there's actually already a passenger on board.
this is a ride share.
Yeah, apparently. So, in Breg, there's
Breg,
in
this man
Breg,
said.
there is it's you don't understand this too well. There is a mostly melted person in Breg currently.
Is he okay?
He's decked out in some sort of strange makeshift piecemeal armor.
Who's your friend, Breck?
Oh, him? He's nobody. And the melted man seems a little dejected. Says, but if these are the only two, I'll be going.
Let's kick.
The section of Breg slides closed. Again, slide's the wrong word. Inside of Breg, you would expect it to actually sound like you'd expect the voice of Breg to be very like tinny and hollow, sort of. But it sounds the same as if he was outside. There's no reverberation when it comes from Breg. And he says, "Hold on tight." And normally,
What is there
anytime
to hold on to?
there's
I
actually
imagine it's like a teacup at the
it's
circus.
it's
or
almost
fair.
exactly like a teacup. Yes,
Perfect.
there's like a little table thing in the middle. It doesn't spin, but yeah. Normally on the outside, Zeta, you would see there's like a sort of like a mirage effect over the front of Breg where you hear the warble, and when the pop hits, he's just gone. On the inside of the egg, there is no warble or pop, but the whole thing rumbles. And that rumbling goes on for a minute or two, and then there's an audible ding. And then the part of Breg slides open, and he says, "Igorian, main exports are cruelty, slavery, and oppression. This is your stop." And the melted man seems so excited to be here. He's trying to shimmy past you guys to get out the door. Like he
I'll
wants
give
to be
him-
the first one out.
No,
Yeah, I'll give him
I'll-
room to.
Yeah.
let him go.
And he plummets immediately. Like, just gone.
I'll look out. Are we high up or something?
You actually can't see anything because you can only see a couple hundred yards. And you just see the melted man just disappear into the darkness below.
Breck, do you think you could bring us a little lower, like ground level?
He says, "I can certainly try." And the door slides closed. And he shakes for a couple of minutes. And while he's shaking for a couple of minutes, I want to just skip over real quick to Killswitch and Donovan, who are sitting having their lovely little conversation. Killswitch, there's a splat as in front of you, slowly trying to pull itself together, is a very fervent lemure.
Fervent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don just looks nonplussed. This is not the weirdest thing that's happened today.
Yeah.
And I really feel bad about saying that.
This lemure is fervent and seems extremely excited to see you. And you've seen this lemure before.
Oh no.
It's
This-
your mirror.
This, if you remember a while back when you were trying to summon something to help with the fight with Holov, at one point when you were summoning things and putting out your bait to call something planar out to fight, there was a very fervent lemure that had showed up.
Yeah, the tryhard.
Yeah, the tryhard Lemure, and you berated him, and then summoned the Bone Devil to berate him longer, and you kept him there for the full duration, and he just wanted to help, and now he's here.
I'm here to help.
Free of charge.
Yep.
First off, I'm gonna ask him, how the hell did he get here?
How the hell are
do,
you?
do you speak Infernal?
Why, yes.
I do.
I think
Oh.
I'd get this far without speaking Infernal.
He explains to you that he was to be put in a vat of flies and insects, but right as that was supposed to happen, there was a big paradigm shift in the church in Mayon, and all of the Archdevils were trying to section off specific floors for themselves, but there was a huge commotion as pretty much everything that wasn't a devil started to riot, and in that confusion he was able to slip free and find an extraplanar egg. He seems confused about that part, who said that for a fee that would be claimed later, this egg could bring him to you, and he could finally help.
But this egg, what was it made from?
And as you ask that question, after the explanation is done, you hear a warble and a pop as Bragg materializes on top of this Lemure and just
That's a
splats him
funny thing.
again.
What a poor guy.
Oh, there he goes.
Yep, and he's now basically concave underneath Bragg as like some sort of weird European egg holder.
Is it 4 p.m.?
And
Bragg.
and the aperture of Bragg kind of just slides open like a sliding door, and inside of it you see Leland and Aubrey.
Francis,
Leland.
look who it is.
Or Aubrey. Bragg. What are you guys doing here? You parked on my Lemure.
Oh, we came to help.
So did he. Brent's gonna point to under the egg.
You hear a small voice kind of squeak out from underneath Bragg and Infernal that says, "I'm okay."
He's fine. He'll be fine.
Before I get out of Bragg, I'm going to ask him if there's any way we could contact him in the future.
No.
Not even some sort of summon. I mean, you're. Just want to make sure you don't forget about the debt we owe you. So I want to check.
Trust me, I won't forget.
All right, I
What did
trust
you guys promise him?
A favor, I guess.
You guys go making deals with outsiders without me?
Hey, he's an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were inside him.
A giant brass egg.
We were the insiders.
Oh, that makes it all okay then.
Hey, Bragg, when's the last time you saw the shield? Are they dead?
He thought they were with us well, not with us. He thinks they're here on the material plane.
The last time I saw the shield was, the last time I saw you guys. Remember? We were all there. It was you and, well, the other one's on the ship.
Okay.
And then I was there. I was the giant brass egg, if you remember.
Yes,
There was
I
a
just kind of
tower.
thought that you were with them, but I guess not. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for the assistance, Bragg.
Mind the gap.
Boop, boop. So what's the battlefield looking like right now? Where did we pop in at?
Currently,
Welcome
there's...
to a shitstorm, guys.
Well, currently, when you guys get out, there's a pretty empty battlefield that is just scattered with undead bits. The portcullis is firmly down. On the other side, there's a bunch of undead that are trying fruitlessly to get inside. In the distance, you can hear the sounds of battle all throughout the city. But other than that, the situation in the immediate area seems stable.
Well,
And
glad to have you two here. It was pretty touch and go for a while there. Leland, I really could have used your help back at the catapult.
Did you go flying again?
No, we actually used a catapult for its intended purpose this time. Speaking of which,
Yep, go ahead.
Don's gonna check and see the situation with the large construct.
So as you guys look over, there is a bad situation. So as you're looking over, the giant blue sculpted figure has produced some sort of morning star that is like a light blue in color entirely, and it takes a swing at the construct. The construct seems to block that swing, pry the morning star out of its hands, and then go for basically a death blow on the giant. The giant, though, actually ceases to exist before the death blow is struck, and then the morning star ceases to exist as well.
Right, so that's the current situation.
Yeah, it's going like that.
how big is the space we're in exactly?
What do you mean space you're in?
We're okay. So we are currently
Does-
Can I go?
in this
Can I go
area right here.
gargantuan? Safe
Yeah,
gargantuan.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I could take this guy.
I mean, if you've got an idea, please, by all means.
Go ahead and set up the double hack bot.
you're in an area that you could get gargantuan just fine, but the only problem there is getting to him while gargantuan is difficult.
Gotcha. But I can
At
like
least with
theoretically just.
not destroying
up to-
people's houses.
I think
Well-
we're kind of past that, right?
On the upside, the giant's gone, so we can use the catapult again.
Ober's gonna try to get as close to the aberration as he can.
Oh nope, he's just gonna go. All right.
Oh, speaking of that, I'd like to try to acknowledge it.
Sure, give me knowledge religion.
Hey, Aubrey, what if they catapulted you towards the construct?
And
Oh
then-
my God, Zeta, that sounds amazing.
And then you get big.
Yeah,
You get gargantuan in midair.
Do it,
it's
you
like a drop
coward.
bear.
Do
Drop
it,
net.
please, dear God, do it.
It
Do I
has
know
to
what
happen.
it is?
With a 28, no.
Low rolls tonight. But no, I think that might be a little more destructive than we want.
More
I'm
destructive.
just gonna try to get into its area without it really noticing me. Hopefully,
Okay,
I will cast Mage Armor on myself first, though.
sure. So how are you approaching this thing?
If there's any debris, I'll try to like shift around it, try to just keep out of its sight as much as.
Okay. As you're closing the gap with this thing is stepping through the town and picking up handfuls of people, crushing them, and then stuffing them into the hole in its chest.
Yeah, don't like that. So it seems distracted with that.
I wouldn't say distracted.
I think I'll just charge it and
That's
switch
probably.
into mammoth form as close as.
How big is this thing exactly?
Somewhere like 100 feet tall.
Oh, geez, I didn't realize it was that tall.
Yeah.
I thought people were using the term large, like.
No.
As written.
We hit it with a catapult, and it did nothing.
I didn't say it did nothing.
Okay, it healed from the damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll.
It's a
How close
kaiju.
can I get?
Oh no, it is a kaiju, isn't it? What a disaster.
I need Giant's form so I can ride Mammoth Aubrey into battle.
Would be dope.
So, what you doing there, Aubrey?
Can I get like 20 feet from it? Like just staying out of its sight, somewhere around there?
Let's see a stealth.
Eek. I think I can do that actually. Hold on. I think I can go invisible. I want to be sure. Oh no, I'll just teleport to it.
Did you just teleport in range of it?
That sounds like a perfect plan. I'm going to use Martial
Okay.
Flex to switch into Item Mastery, Teleportation Mastery, and step through my beard. Within 20 feet of it, I would.
Beard
It
just
sounds
eats
so
him.
Funny.
Yeah, I imagine your beard gets very large in front of you, and then
Yeah, exactly.
the face on it opens its mouth like Alice in Wonderland, the keyhole.
Yeah, we'll take that. All right, so I'm in range now.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna activate my Helm of the Mammoth Lord and start growing into a huge. And
Okay.
once that's complete, I'm gonna enlarge person on myself.
All right. Give me a will save.
I'm gonna
Do you have
use
any-
my
have
4-leaf
anything that-
clover on
Do you,
this.
do you have anything that helps against fear?
Do I have bravery? I might have bravery.
Yeah, let's see the will save.
I think I might have given up bravery. Let me.
Is he within range of me
No.
to sing to him?
No.
Yep, gave it up.
He's way away.
Yeah, he's well away.
I can't
No.
roll over a 10.
You can? Oh, you okay? Never mind. Oof. You are frightened for a minute.
Oof, a minute.
Which one's fright?
It's one where you run away.
Yeah,
In great fear.
don't like that one. I think I'm huge when I'm doing this.
I guess
Or is this
so.
before I did
How
that,
how quickly did you show up and do it?
I was gonna just bust right into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then you turn
How close?
gargantuan, right?
All right, I'm
And
gonna
then-
have the hero point.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and attempt to re-roll that save.
Reroll it.
Reroll it at a +4, remember.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, there
I
you go.
didn't know that, but I needed that.
You you managed to muscle through your fear and stop yourself from charging through a bunch of people's houses. What are you
Alright.
doing instead?
Now I'm a gargantuan mammoth.
Yeah.
Is he gargantuan? Am I like on par with him?
Yeah. You're both gargantuan.
All right.
I think you're
Epic
both
scene.
different types of gargantuan, but yeah.
And should I roll initiative? I really don't know what the pace here is.
I'm gonna say he probably has initiative because you just transformed.
I'm gonna attempt to attack him with my hair if I can.
Sure, go for it.
So I'm prepared. All right, I get a +3 from being. No, I get a +8 from being gargantuan.
What, to strength?
Yeah.
Get a bunch of negatives to size to hit. Ugh,
Yeah, it'll even out with the strength.
it does.
Oh my gosh, these rolls.
Oof. Oh my god, a +29? Yeah, that's still hit.
Yeah, let me make sure. That seems high.
It does seem high.
was it a
Yeah.
grapple check?
8.
or-
No, that was a normal attack. I get 12 from strength. 10
12
BAB
from
minus
strength.
4.
Jesus.
Yeah, with the +8. 1 weapon focus.
With the
one
plus
weapon
8.
from the being gargantuan.
How much strength do you have?
Normally plus 4.
How much strength do you have?
What do you mean?
You know, you remember where it says
18.
strength?
Yeah,
What-
It's your strength
18.
stat, not your modifier.
Yeah, what's your strength stat
Ah,
after being
I gotcha.
gargantuan?
Gotcha.
Should be
Yeah, so it's
26.
26.
Which is
So
a
it's
plus
plus
8, not a.
Alright. That makes sense.
So you're 4 too high.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then
right.
no.
All right.
No, you managed to sink your hair into it, but what you sink hair into is nothing but decayed bodies that kind of slough off a couple, maybe like half a foot of just skin.
Yuck.
It turns its attention towards you though, and it's gonna follow up. It's gonna come in with a pretty good 1-2. This is gonna try to. I assume that does not hit.
Nope.
I assume that doesn't hit. Jesus Christ.
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's all it's got for that.
We're not doing turn order. We just free balling.
I mean, I don't think anybody else is in the turn order.
Well, I had said I was going to set up the hack.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to take a
I'll be
shot in
taking
there.
pot shots.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Sable's taking pot shots.
From what range are you taking shots?
80 feet.
How far away?
Oh, I meant
were-
as zombies.
I mean, yeah, you can take shots at zombies in the streets and try to help out with that fight. But
Yeah, that's the fight I'm helping out with.
yeah,
I can't do all too much against a giant thing.
To defeat the giant, you have to be the giant.
I mean, I do have things, but at the same time, I'm a scarred.
So, how close were we when we landed?
when you landed, you were in Southgate. This thing's starting to tear its way towards Briar Patch.
Okay, then I'll approach to, I don't know, let's say 100 and ballpark 100 feet.
Okay.
And set up and start shooting.
All right, take your shot. I believe that's outside of the first range increment, isn't it?
-2. 31 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Vital Strike applies on ranged attacks.
Yeah, you can Vital Strike a ranged
So
attack.
that is roll 3 times.
Ooh wee.
Ooh-wee.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, I guess that brings it back to Obry. Because you also have,
Alright.
you don't have any reload feats, do you?
No, I'm gonna be out for a turn.
Okay.
All right.
Obry.
Aubrey's going to take a move action to enchant his beard with disruption.
His beard. Still calling
His
it a beard at
beard.
this point.
His hair. Yeah,
His
here.
pelt.
His pelt.
And
I don't know. I was kind of picturing a woolly mammoth with a beard.
I'll
He
swift
probably
action
still
to,
has a beard, yeah.
swift
Yeah,
action to
because the
identify.
beard does still have the face, right?
Yeah, of course. Gonna swift action try to identify him?
Yeah, with further Kieran strike.
Alright, sure, go for
Or
it.
That
does
was,
the beard inhabit the trunk at that point?
It was a religion, you said?
Yeah, it's religion.
I think that's it.
What's the DC for this?
15 plus the CR.
No.
No. Oh my gosh.
So it's CR 23 or higher?
Wait, 15 plus
yeah,
the
plus
thing?
CR.
I'm just that bad at math.
Is the CR
No, yeah, you got it.
over 23?
You got it. No, it's not over 23. Um. This is what you would consider a colossus.
And he's undead.
Yeah, considering this one is made of bodies. Usually, when somebody makes a colossus as a type of construct, it's like iron colossus, rock colossus. Since this one's
Gotcha.
made of bodies, you could probably call
Flesh.
it a cadaver colossus.
Gotcha.
It's
I'll go ahead and
yeah.
I'll attempt to attack it again with my hair.
All right.
These rolls.
30 will hit.
Oof. Will save?
No, you're immune to the will save if you
No,
succeed.
you. I need a will save.
Oh, I have to do a will save. What is it though?
For
Disruption.
For disruption.
Disruption is weapon
14 or your-
enchantment.
DC 14.
Hey, there's always a possibility.
He might roll a 1 and
He
instantly
might roll
die.
a 1.
It's only 14. Yeah, you could roll a 1.
He could roll a 1.
Nope.
He
He
didn't
would not.
roll a 1.
He
Today
rolled
ain't
2
the-
1s.
2 ones.
Alright, here's my damage. Should have queued that up. Yeah, that's right. And it's a free action.
All right, go for it. No.
Get him. Oof. And that'll be it.
All right. On its turn, it actually it actually takes one of its hands. It's weird calling it a hand because it's actually a lot of bodies in the shape of a hand, and grazes it up where the where Leland shot it, and removes a lot of the mangled bodies from that area, and then hurls them in Leland's direction.
Oh dear.
Do I get an attack of opportunity for that range attack?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, don't let him throw bodies at Leland.
31 will hit.
And the grapple.
Ooh, max damage.
No.
Oh, we'll save.
Okay. It super made the will save.
Oh, well. One of these days.
Hey, at least it didn't use that 20 on hitting me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 26 hit Leland.
Yes.
Actually, didn't expect that to hit you. Alright, you take 28 damage as a ball of corpses slams into you.
Oh.
And then it's going to use its second attack to just smack Aubrey, because ranged attacks were not a good idea. Ooh,
Ooh.
so
Ooh,
25. 25 doesn't hit.
Nope. That
Okay.
natural armor. I got a +8 natural armor from B-Shape 3.
Ooh wee.
I'm sorry, +6, but nonetheless.
Okay. It tries to rear back for a haymaker for you. And when it swings, you see it coming. You manage to bend all your knees, ducking the blow, and it comes down hard on one of the sharp spires of the new Igorian architecture, and it resevers its right hand entirely.
Very good.
The hand kind of flops to the ground, just a horrid sight for anybody who's still down there. And then Leland, I believe, is reloading.
Yeah, I'll reposition and reload. Well, I can't. I'll move a little bit because I still have the carriage to move with. I don't want to break it down and move again. So.
Okay. And then back to Aubrey.
All right. Gonna go with the full attack, starting with Gore. What is one step up from 2d8?
3d8.
Is it?
Or
It's either that or
or
4d6. I think it's 4d6. Because each d8 goes up to a d6. 2d6, yeah.
2d6.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I didn't even roll the attack.
Yeah, you should probably roll the attack. Pretty confident there, bud.
That's
Oh,
miss.
you barely hit with a 30.
Nice. Oh,
So
I did the
that's 20
already there.
damage. And then the next attack.
Next attack's gonna be a slam. And that is the same roll.
The same roll?
Yeah, they're just not getting my int to damage or to hit like my.
Oh, it's all natural attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 up is
2d6
or 3d6.
It's a 2d8, I think.
Yeah. Each step up is times 1.5. So.
Yeah.
and I'll wrap up with the hair. Does not
Alright.
threaten.
But it definitely hits.
I was almost there.
And he
You
has to
almost
do a
had it.
disruption save, right?
Yeah, he's got to roll that will.
Yep.
He's
Just
going
gonna-
to get a 1 eventually.
Just gonna roll the d20. Alright.
All right.
And then 23 more damage.
With this giant
Uh,
thing.
I still
Alright.
got the grapple attempt.
Yeah, shoot me the grapple attempt.
I'll get it one day.
One day.
And that's it.
Alright, Sable, you're jumping in. Where are you at? What you doing?
All right. I'm gonna fly within 60 feet of him.
Mhm.
Does he hit me?
It doesn't seem like he's swinging at you.
All right. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna fly within 20 feet of him.
Alright.
I charge up and unleash a powerful blast of electricity, dumping all of my animus.
What's your
Please don't
casting stat?
Wisdom.
You're gonna dump all of your animus?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Alright. What does that do?
That gets me up to this ability will now have, let's see, 20d6 worth of damage.
Okay.
Reflex save.
Actually, when you fly within 120 feet, I need a will save.
I'm good at those.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like You have like 1,000,000 wisdom or something.
16.
Total? Oh, you mean 16
Oh
wisdom.
my god.
No, you made it.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
And I just realized I probably should have got one from Leland too, but Leland can reduce it to shaken anyway, so I guess let me get it from Leland. All it's going to affect is the rolls if you fail. Yeah, you made it anyway. Okay.
Can't dump all
So-
of it, but I can dump a lot of it. Yeah, he needs to make a reflex save.
Okay.
He doesn't make it.
That is that a real reflex save? Yeah, that's his real reflex save. I guess it's just levels in something. I didn't expect it.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
Well, he's
I
not
thought for
blind.
sure.
Does he take half?
What is this thing again?
Yeah, half damage.
Colossal.
Flesh Colossus.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Very Diablo-y.
70 damage?
Yes,
What kind of damage is it?
electric.
This is from Gunsmoke?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfectly
This
average.
is
Mins and
elemental
maxes.
destruction ring.
nice.
It is a 6th level maneuver, my only one.
Jesus Christ.
You may spend any number of animus points to augment this strike, regardless of your level. For every point of animus you spend, the strike's damage increases by 1d6. The total damage dice of this maneuver may not exceed your initiator level. Oh, it cannot exceed initiator level.
Yep,
Missed
I
that.
feel like that came up once before,
Ah,
and you keep forgetting about that part.
so wait, how much does that limit it to?
It's gonna be his level,
No, I mean, how many d6s? 13?
13.
It's still 50. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so 25 electric damage.
It doesn't seem terribly affected by the lightning.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah. It definitely does something. But the electricity seems to arc around it almost. And then down to the ground. Yeah, because the big blue man also did lightning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that also means I only spent 1 animus.
Alright, so I believe it's back to Big Boy here. He's none too pleased with Sable existing, so he's gonna swing at Sable next.
More than likely, he hits me.
Alright. There's one big ol' fist. This is okay. It's 34 as a wrecking ball of bodies slams into Sable.
That was a melee attack.
Yeah.
Don's gonna stand up and brush himself off. That about does it. Now I gotta join the fight.
Brent's gonna pat him on the ass and say, "Get in there, champ."
I need you to get close so I can punch this thing harder.
Get in
And
there,
then,
champ."
20
Don, throw
plus
Francis on your back.
16.
Fuck, that's
Oh.
brilliant.
Wait,
Does a 28 meet your CMD, Obrick?
Yep. Oh wait,
Okay.
CMD. Let me make sure.
CMD should be a norm. You're like fucking gargantuan.
No,
right?
no, that doesn't. That doesn't.
Okay. As you're sitting there doing your dance in front of this giant thing, you look behind you, and the hand that was severed is attempting to grab one of your legs.
That is so uncool.
But that brings it around to, I believe, Aubrey.
love would love that.
Okay. Can I identify this as like a separate creature, or is this
Fuck.
him?
It's still the same creature.
Okay. I'm not gonna turn my attention away from Big Boy then. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and gore Big Boy.
All right.
It's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Gonna slam the hand.
All right, go for it.
Ooh, low rolls.
That's a miss.
I'm gonna go ahead with the hair against Big Boy.
All right.
Wait, isn't he grappled?
No,
No.
No, I haven't been able to get onto him yet. Nice.
44 will definitely hit. You got a save against disruption.
Neat.
Yep. That's
Damn
good.
it. Here's damage. Here's the
Alright.
grapple. Does that get him?
No.
I think I'm going up like one by.
All right.
And actually, I'm gonna swift action to throw 5 extra damage onto that last attack. If
Yeah.
that's-
What kind of damage is it?
It's just my int damage.
Oh,
no
okay.
specific type.
Ooh, you have to do a swift action just to add it every time?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. After identifying them. Yeah, it's the only thing I use swift actions for, so it's not a big.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I guess that brings us to Leland.
Okay, I've reloaded. I'll go ahead.
Leland, give me a
take-
perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, you're surrounded.
Oh,
Like, the thing, the corpses he threw at you have gotten up and are approaching.
uh,
How do they know
Okay.
he's not one of them? You better roll a perception
I-
for those
Can I
corpses.
zap those? Can I zap those corpses? I know I'm not technically turn ordered, but I figured I'd be watching Leland.
You can
You're
start helping
coming in
out with Leland.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go help Leland, give Leland cover so he can just blast it with the hack butt.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is he would be the first one we'd come across.
You guys can go after Leland's turn if you want.
I'd like to drop in a bolt of lightning
well,
if they're anywhere in a line.
for that, are they immediately surrounding me, or do I have a few feet before they
That you
start hitting me?
probably have a couple of feet.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot and then draw my sword and get
Alright.
ready.
Let's see the shot. Take one more shot with your artillery piece.
Oh no. Oh
Ah.
no.
So nice.
What?
No, that doesn't confirm, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's not touch because he's too far away. You say he's 100 feet, right?
Yeah, it's got a 50-foot range increment, unless being a large hackbot doubles that.
No. Doesn't.
Didn't think so.
But it's still damage, so let's see your damage. Unless you want to try to re-roll that one to confirm it.
I assume KFC's not singing right now.
No.
Yeah, we're just rolling up behind him after this.
Well, Vital Strike is ×3, so that.
It's pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Grab the hack butt, chuck it back in bag of holding, and then draw my sword.
Sheath the hack butt.
Alright. So then we'll have Kill Switch and Don. You can decide who you want to go first. But there's about 12 zombies around Leland right now.
Don's gonna grab Francis
Strangle him.
and fly in, and
Alright.
he's gonna put Francis next to Leland, and stand pretty much like back to back with Leland, so that they're covering Francis.
What?
He put you down between the two of them in the circle of zombies.
No, I get what happened, but what?
You're gonna buff us, and we're gonna beat the shit out of all these things,
Why would I want to be in the middle of this?
because we need your buff.
Drop him on a rooftop or something. Shit.
He's got a range.
30 feet.
Oh, in that case, is there a rooftop I can put him on that's within 30 feet?
Probably not, because I imagine you guys are following this thing, and this thing didn't take the street.
So Francis is going to say, "No, Don, please let go."
Please no.
And as Don lets go, Francis continues
I didn't
floating
let
where he
go.
let go.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah,
Francis is going to wring himself free and point
No,
under his
no,
feet
no, no, no,
as he
no,
floats
no.
in the air and say, "I can
Oh.
fly, Don."
in that case, and Don's gonna touch
He's
down
trying to drag me down.
near Leland, and ready in action for the first zombie that gets close to him.
Alright.
So, are any of them in a line enough for me to hit a few?
You could probably snag 2 at a time.
Alright, well, assuming Don carried me most of the way,
Yeah.
that would have had enough time for my lightning to go off, since it's a one-round charge
Yeah,
kind of thing,
sure. Lightning.
which would mean I'd
Do it.
lightning.
Do it, you
Alright, so
coward.
I will.
Brap. Brap. They got a reflex, right?
Yeah, reflex.
Here's the sad part.
Oh no.
They're immune to electricity.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
plus
one of them
10.
failed.
Look at these ninja ass Zambinos. Alright, well, alright, this wouldn't. They're looking for 22.
Okay, one of them made it, one of them didn't. But neither of them seemed terribly bothered by it.
Now is the banner flying?
Oh, yeah, well, then I'll roll into song.
The thunder rolls. Had to.
Down, down, down.
Alright. So I guess that brings us all the way back to Sable.
All right. Sable's just gonna look at this giant colossus thing, charge up again, and let loose another blast.
Is this a ranged attack?
No,
It's not an attack at all.
no.
Is it a spell? It's not a spell.
Spell-like ability.
Spell-like ability.
Spell-like still provoke the same way spells do.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh, that's what I'm using currently. The other thing was a maneuver.
Okay. For the spell-like, it's going to take a swing at you. It's an 18 hit.
No,
I didn't think so. You probably got enough dex to deal with that. Okay.
not really. Not as much as you'd think.
What's the spell-like?
He needs to make a reflex save.
Alright.
Come on, 1.
2.
Ha! You didn't make it.
Should have saved that for the disrupt.
He takes 25 electric damage.
Oof. Well, some oof.
Yeah, I know. I'm still kind of doing this. I'm not on the ground right now, and I don't want to be on the ground.
Oh,
because
that's
on the
right. You have
ground
to be
there are
electric to
zombies.
fly.
Yeah.
Got it.
You might want to get a little out of his range then.
Okay.
Well, now I will move way back.
Alright. It doesn't have a second one, so.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get the fuck out of there.
Then on its turn, since it doesn't have anybody to bully anymore, it's gonna swing down on Aubrey here.
Yes.
32 hit.
Ooh. Yeah, that definitely. Wait, let me see if I can circumvent that at all. I know I can get at least 2 from Snip.
Snips.
Snips.
I know, right? In this situation.
Fucking hand
nope.
comes out and it just stops. Like,
Just a
Aubrey,
centimeter
What's
away.
up?
How bad do you want to avoid that hit?
It would be nice, but not if it's detrimental to anyone else.
It would not be detrimental to me if I only moved 80 feet. Actually, my fly speed is 30. I only move 60 feet, so you're still within range. I'm going to use a maneuver to save Aubrey.
Alright. You're gonna try to attack his attack?
Yep.
Yo, dog.
27 hit his touch.
Yeah.
Alright. Aubrey, you get a free move action as my tiny little bullet distracts this gigantic thing.
I at you.
Do you get out of there, Aubrey?
What's his reach?
Was
You
was
don't
that was that supposed to be an elephant noise?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Because that was pretty sad.
I'm gonna move back from what
Yeah, you're gargantuan. Sound like it.
50.
Yeah, right. Sound like it. Let's hear a real elephant sound.
How
I
far are
used
you
to be able
moving,
to make
Aubrey?
a really good elephant, but I'm gonna say 15 feet back.
Stop
That's
this.
better.
Alright. He
Hey,
still
that's pretty good.
he still smacks you.
He still
Yeah, he
smacks me.
you.
Damn it.
Yeah,
He's
because
got-
He has a
you
lot of-
move out of his reach.
He's got a lot of reach.
But
He's
I mean, I
100
was
feet
10
tall.
feet away from him originally.
He's 100 feet tall.
Yeah, but we should. What's my reach?
What's your reach? I don't know what your reach is.
I didn't know. I don't know. I thought
You're
it was. Still,
gargantuan.
Track of
Shouldn't
that,
it be
man.
20 feet?
I thought it was still dependent on the stat block as
You're
far as
allowed
like.
to for this maneuver, you're allowed to move your full move speed. So if you could move out of his range to avoid this hit, you can.
Yeah.
That's
Sure,
the
yeah.
point of the maneuver.
I'll do that.
Okay. How
My
far
tiny
can you move?
bullets did something. It did
Ding,
7
ding.
damage.
Bing, bing.
Now we just need to get you a real
Perfect.
gun.
So,
I've
Since
got
it-
a real gun.
since
no,
it can
like a double hack bot.
since it can no longer take a swing at Aubrey, it's going to for its second attack scoop a bit of itself and launch it at the two boys over there. I'm gonna go with we'll target Leland again. $29.
Now it's gonna hit.
Oh, I actually did this wrong earlier. No, that's correct actually. 30 damage as another ball of corpses smashes into you and scatters about the field. And then the 12 boys start to approach. How many attacks of opportunity do you guys have between you?
I have 3.
Donovan?
I have shit. Sec.
Alright, let's start working through fucking Leland's. See your
let's
first
see.
attack.
This is with song buff,
Of course.
so
Oh,
add your plus
so
7.
plus, yeah, so plus 29.
Yep, that'll hit. 35. 42, yep. All 3 of those hit, so roll damage for each of them.
Almost rolled another d20.
At least your attacks of opportunity can't Vital Strike.
Nice.
Plus 33. Okay, so Leland cuts down 3 of them.
Alright, here come mine. I get 3 too.
Alright. Let's see the
And
attacks.
I have. What's the Francis buff? Plus 7?
Yes.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I could really use some +7 right now. Only it wasn't
Nope.
giant.
Not coming near you. Sorry, buddy.
Totally understand.
Those two definitely hit. Yeah, that hits. So let's see your damage on each.
What's that one do again? So,
Also, as a side note, Aubrey, you see that hand crawling towards the giant creature.
Gotcha.
It's +7 on damage too, right?
Yep.
Gross. Gross. Oh no, it's gross. Oh no, this first hit's gonna be gross.
But will
I
it be
think we
gross?
can just assume if we connect, if we don't roll a 1, it's probably
Jesus. Yeah, at a +43. You guys have enough damage to kill a small household.
45, 36, 39.
Guys, please don't kill any small households.
Think of the households.
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but I can't afford to take these risks.
Okay. Luckily, little babbies aren't as bad.
We
But-
just cut their force in half, though.
Yeah, there's still 6 of them there. The first 3 are towards Donovan.
No.
The next 3 towards Leland. I assume the 26 hits, and that's the only one?
Yep.
Okay. Nah, got him. 12 damage.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Yep. So now we're back to Aubrey, I believe.
All right. I'm gonna close the gap between us
We
now.
didn't get to attack. We just got attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's true.
You readied your action, yeah?
I mean, it was attacks of opportunity.
But you also readied an action? So weren't you supposed to attack an extra
Nathaniel
one?
didn't.
I didn't, but he did.
Yeah, I did. So Nathaniel just got attacks of opportunity because they entered his fucking range, and he had. Wait, no, we both have like 10 feet of attack.
Yeah.
Right, so we both get our full set of attacks of opportunity. After that, Don's readied action should go off.
Okay. And that would put Don's turn between...
Would be immediately after them.
Yeah. Once they advance close enough.
Yeah, sure. So I guess Donovan then.
All right. So there's still 6 left.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does it confirm?
Yeah, that confirms.
It's dead.
Oh yeah, super dead.
In fact, just take the second 23. I don't even want the confirm. Just
You brought it back to life. You hit it so hard.
yeah, like
It comes back. Somebody you
My God.
recognize.
like even if I roll a 1 on damage, I kill them.
Yeah.
So like I'm just rolling the hits right now, okay?
Sure.
Because like I said, if I hit, they're dead.
Let's see the
26
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
All right.
I got excited for a second because I'm just used to saying yes to that answer now.
And an 18 does not hit.
No.
So 2 of them are fucking dead.
Yep.
Don't have haste, so that's all I have.
All right. Now it's Aubrey.
Now there's 4 left.
Okay, I'll advance back into.
Actually, right before
combat
Aubrey. Sorry, Aubrey. Gotta get interrupted a million times on you. Donovan, you actually hear a message informing all Hell Knight personnel to leave Briar Patch.
Briar Patch. We're not in Briar Patch, are we?
It's one of the
We're-
sections of
that's-
this.
Yeah, where are we?
We were in Southgate, and the thing is moving this way.
Where's Briar Patch? I know I saw
He-
that.
You got a message saying, Hell Knights, get away from the giant.
Now it's
Oh.
Aubrey's turn.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no! They're about to nuke this area.
Oh no. Are you gonna communicate that to
I will communicate that to Zeta. I can't communicate that. to you.
Actually, Zeta can't
Good
communicate
shout.
with you either because she can only see Sable.
Yeah, and Sable's up in the air.
probably communicate that oh no. Oh, okay, we're all dead. I'll move back into combat range of the
Yeah, you don't know, so keep attacking. We might be able to kill it before the nuke.
Yeah, I'll attack you with my hair once I'm in range.
It also might not be a nuke.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Hit.
Vision mailed.
Roll that will and please roll 1 through 3.
Get him next
We
time.
could also survive the nuke.
Oh my god!
Oh my
no,
god!
That was not it. No, that's
No.
not it. Oh my god. I thought you had a 13 total.
No, there's
I
a
was like,
plus 10 on it. I just haven't been rolling because it requires such a low
Yeah.
roll to fail.
I realized that. I was just too hyped. Damn.
That's not fair.
See, he rolled a 1 and a 3.
Is it 1, 1 through 3? I did.
And the grapple.
No.
Nope, still in those low teens. Or low. And that will be
This boy is starting to look thin.
Shit!
starting to look what?
Thin. He's substantially thinner than he was when he started. There's a decent pile of corpses down below.
Alright, yeah, that's it for Aubrey. But Don, you should really communicate to them that
I
it's under control.
on my turn. I
You just-
also can't communicate to them.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can't communicate to them.
It's like yelling at the intercom speaker.
Yeah. No, you report to the principal.
Is it telepathy? Only Don can hear it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that brings us to Leland. There's still a few Zambambos nearby.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna full attack, get the 3. So, I'm not gonna bother rolling damage. So,
Yeah,
plus
just see the attacks.
31.
You can
rolling
just...
the dice.
Okay. What's your bonus on the second two? It doesn't... Never mind. Never mind. You hit all 3. They're dead.
Yeah, the last 2 threaten, but I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah. There's actually still
1 left. I
one
think.
left, yeah. Because Donovan managed to not kill one of his 4. Or 2 of his 4. So there was
And
2
then
left.
I'll
2 died,
5
4
foot
left,
step
3 left.
away.
Yeah. Okay. Sable. There's another booming voice that comes up over the city. Though it seems more localized now. It's a reassuring, though monotone. Everything is fine. Stay indoors.
It's the air raid sirens. Stay under your desk so we can identify your body.
Alright, we're gonna do another maneuver. Is that an attack roll or is that just hit? Creature 60 feet. No, that just hits. He needs to make a reflex save.
Alright.
Yeah, he made it. He takes 10 points of force damage. I'm gonna move over to where Don is. Floating above him.
All right. Big Boy's turn. No. Yeah, Big Boy's turn. He. Aubrey's
Unless
nearby.
Francis wants to do something.
Yeah,
'cause he
Francis,
is-
are you doing anything?
I'll be right back.
There's
He
one
does
have
Zambambo
light.
nearby.
There's still Zambinos.
Yeah,
Just
there's.
one.
Actually, give me a perception check. Kill switch.
Okay.
They're really like versatile performance bongos. I can see real good.
If only.
19 is pretty good, and you're up high, so it's easy enough. There's not one Zambambo. There are 13 Zambambos.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna yell at Don that, hey, there's more.
Okay.
And Leland.
Yeah, when he points it out, the corpses from that second cannonball of corpses has become Zambambos.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Don to kill all of his Zambambos this time. Looking a little weak out there.
Look a little weak,
Look a little weak out there, buddy.
getting shown up by a man with a weapon.
Damn. Damn.
Yikes.
Damn.
But
Yikes.
Big Boy's gonna swing on Aubrey
I'm
again.
back.
27 hit you, Aubrey?
Nope.
No!
Looking for a 28.
Listen here, you little shit.
You're looking for a 28 if Snips doesn't snip.
I'm assuming a 25 also doesn't meet CMD.
Nope.
Okay. As that hand, still at the feet of the giant, tries to grab one of your legs.
They're big chunky legs. You
They
don't
are-
know.
There's some pretty chunky legs. Donovan.
It's Donovan's turn.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
Cool.
Yeah, Donovan's ready to action put him between Big Boy and you. Donovan?
What's
I
up?
think he just.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So Don's going to look to Leland, Sable, and Francis and say new orders from command. Get out the Briar Patch right now. Retreat
Get out
to
or get away from.
get away from the Briar Patch. All Hell Knights are being ordered to leave. I can only assume they are about to do something to this section of town. Francis, get a fly on Leland as soon as possible.
Yeah, about that. Francis probably used his only fly.
No, well, actually, I have a fly that I can. Is that a personal spell? Yeah, I can.
I can sprint
I can
faster
apply
than
fly
you guys
to-
can run.
No, that's actually pretty good because I don't really have much else I can do other than sing and taunt Don. So yeah, that's not a bad idea, Don. I'll whoosh on down to Leland and apply a fly to him.
Don's gonna kick off the ground and dart towards Aubrey as fast as possible.
And I'm just gonna hold on to Leland after doing so, because I will have already moved.
And I'm going to assume that it's gonna take an attack at me as I get in range.
Oh, yeah. As you get in range, you have to do a will save.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Isn't he immune to fear?
Is he?
I don't think Hell Knights get immunity to fear.
Yeah, we do.
They do?
Not quite immunity, but I mean,
Maybe like a +4 at best, I would say.
Are you still within song range?
Oh my god.
Wait, Donovan, how far away are you?
Too far.
He's all the way over by the monster.
I
You
was
just-
100 feet away.
Mhm. It has a
So-
frightful presence of 120 feet.
So he would have had to make that before he even got to me.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
so-
Pretty sure he made that earlier.
I mean,
I
I
don't
didn't even have
think
to roll it, but
He didn't roll it earlier because it didn't
Yeah.
click in my head.
if you're making me roll it now, then I am in range of.
No, you would have gotten a +4 if you rolled it earlier. So I
It
feel like
doesn't
you should-
matter. He rolled a 1.
He rolled a 1.
But it's still a
You
19.
can give him a +20 if you want.
It's still a 19.
It's still a 1. You can
Still a
critically
19.
fail saves. Just the same as you can critically succeed saves. Francis, ruining my early game dream sequence.
Do I hero point, guys?
I mean, do you want to be running away and have Don be a little scaredy pussy boy?
No, I
I'm
don't.
just saying. I hero
I'm
pointed, but I was
just
also a
saying.
giant.
Yeah, take my fucking hero point.
All right. Yeah, that
Uh,
makes it.
Don's gonna keep going.
Just
Wait, he
saying.
gives a hero point to the Colossus.
I don't care. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Wait, no, Don, no.
What?
Don, don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
what?
Hold on, how far is the range on saving finale?
I don't know.
Oh
you tell
shit,
me.
you're right. Yeah, just saving finale me. Fuck it.
Hold on, let me just see how.
I'm right there. I haven't left yet. I'm right next to you.
Okay, so you're not next to the thing?
No, it's as I start moving towards this thing. Remember, we were counting your bonus as part of it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
right.
fine.
He got
I'll,
cold feet.
I'll pop a saving finale then.
Okay,
All right.
there's my roll.
There you go.
That'll
Save your
end
hero
that
point.
in buff.
Oof,
So you do not
Before
get
I have
plus-
Big Boy act out a turn.
Thanks, fam.
Yeah, it does end my song though. So
All right.
rip.
Don's
Oh no, you're gonna have to start it up next turn.
big boy takes a swing at me as I dart towards Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
No, you still have to re-roll.
He did.
I did. Yeah, 27.
Okay, all right.
And that's without your +4.
Ooh, no, he
Okay.
does not hit.
Right,
No.
making sure.
Don is gonna fly to Aubrey and scream at him, Aubrey, fall back! Get out! Leave the briar patch! Wiggle your trunk if you understand me!
I'll wiggle it.
Alright!
My,
With us falling
And-
back, do we want to end here?
Actually, as Donovan is barking out the fallback order, Donovan, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Can I give one?
Sure.
It's hole off
I'm
time.
just gonna throw it in.
Can I just have it because I know it's hole off?
No.
Can I just have it? He says.
I ain't see it. I'm too busy being an elephant.
I saw it
I saw it.
before anybody else saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it before it happened.
Sable sees it
Yeah.
first. She's looking. From Sable's point of view, what she sees in the wreckage of this town, houses collapsed, there's a trail of destruction leading up to this large thing. Donovan flies up to this Technicolor mastodon and starts yelling at it. And she looks slightly to the left as some movement catches her eye, and she sees these teeny tiny flecks moving in towards the giant creature, and then the entire area erupts into flame.
Oh God.
From Donovan's point of view, he hears a whistle and turns his head and sees, let's see, 5. $20 barrels flying in his direction. And then they all detonate against the large creature.
Oh yes, God, we did it. Oh, we got the catapults, man.
I mean, yeah, I need a reflex save from both of you.
No,
No?
is it fire damage?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Is it
Are you
fire
are you immune?
Let me make sure.
I don't think you are.
Should probably make sure about that.
I think you have fire resistance, but not fire immunity.
I would heavily recommend rolling a reflex save. Aubrey, is that you? 20? 22?
No, that's from earlier.
Alright, I need a reflex save.
Oh no, not +5, not +5. Add 4 to that.
Okay. Aubrey, is that 21 the reflex save?
Correct.
Okay, so you both take half. And this... I'm going to preface this by saying this is where we're going to end tonight. But there's an explosion.
That's quite an explosion you got there.
That's what happens when you launch 5 catapults filled with powder kegs at a thing. This is Don's fault.
That was 6 seconds of warning between Hell Knights get out of the area and boom.
You'll be fine.
Well, they don't expect the Hell
No, I'm
Knights to
dead.
care about the people.
What's your HP at?
Who, ours?
Yeah.
At half, that's 175 damage. That kills
Yeah, well,
anyone in the party.
what
Okay.
HP?
Negative 77.
What's your total HP?
Mine's also around negative 77. Mine's
What's your-
108 exact.
110.
You're both still alive.
Take it.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. -5.
Yeah, luckily Sable saved my ass earlier.
Yeah, you're both still alive then.
So I'm at negative 72.
Mm-hmm. But standing.
Standing.
Mhm.
Bitch, I'm falling. I'm unconscious.
No, you're not.
What?
DM rules.
No, your armor animates itself when you fall unconscious.
Oh fuck.
No. You don't even lose consciousness. Neither does Aubrey.
I'm
But
not
I am
getting
at negative 77 health.
Oh yeah,
Stop
you're
questioning it down.
you're horribly
Oh, so I'm
Don't
undead.
question
Great.
it.
you're horribly charred.
Don's got more scars.
But
You-
even
this
though
is-
you're
This is our game in a nutshell. Just want to. You're not dead. What the fuck you mean I'm not dead?
What do you mean I'm not dead?
All right, that's
Okay.
a good place to end this shit then.
I've got almost 0 qualms with not being dead.
If it
Yeah.
if
Here's
it
the
helps you out,
question. Go
Good.
on.
I was gonna say if it helps you out there, Don. Even though you're horribly, horribly charred with obvious what could only be described as 5th degree burns, you're okay with it. This is okay.
No! No, I am not okay with it. No.
Well, technically,
healing
since it
you's
was
gonna
Don's idea to use those catapults, does he get this thing on his armor?
No,
Fuck.
Oh.
Does my thick, meaty hide protect me?
no. In fact, for the first time in a long time, Uber, you're completely bald.
It'll grow back. I can just make it grow back, in fact.
Your beard is continually feeding the flame.
Right?
I don't like
Always
that
on
part.
Oh,
fire.
God. It is rainbow fire.
Oh
I am
yeah,
the Flameth.
the flam,
Gamut's cousin.
Flamberg.
It's look, it's my cousin, Flanborg.
We got this. How's he looking, though?
Oh, big man,
He's gone.
gone
He's gone. Thank God.
to cinders.
Look,
Also,
Cinders, you say?
does each instance of barrel count as a separate?
Yeah.
So Dawn's 5 fire resistance would stack up incredibly.
No, I thought you were asking if they're a separate set of 5d6s added to this cacophony of death. Different question. No.
Hmm.
This is what happens whenever you actually train siege engineers.
again, 6 seconds of warning is not warning.
Yeah, they also told everybody to stay in their homes.
We're Hell Knight. I'm a Hell Knight.
Yeah, what homes?
Hey, at least they all aimed them properly and focused it on one
At
already
least it's
destroyed
true.
neighborhood.
I'll go
Look,
ahead and
at the end
I'll,
of this,
isn't dead.
I'm gonna
if
spoil it
we're
for
not
you.
given fucking medals,
I'm gonna spoil it for you. The government doesn't care about casualties.
I mean,
What?
yeah. But if we're not given fucking medals because we were instrumental in the survival of this city.
Well,
Who?
I hate to break it to you, but there are 3 other gates that are also currently being sieged.
Yeah, well, we saved one of them.
You each get a third of a medal.
Yeah. I'll take it.
No,
Perfect.
I won't, because we deserve some fucking recognition for the things that we do.
Hey, it's
Nah.
a third of a medal.
We're not after it for the
No,
fame,
shit,
Don.
shit posting aside, everyone that's not Don has gone well above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Everyone who's not
Don is doing his job. You guys are fucking Chelish heroes right now.
Yeah, but I mean, really,
I mean,
do you want fan?
technically, I am the greatest Thrune to ever live because I'm not cowering in a castle.
Oh yeah, your fucking medal is shit. This party deserves some fucking recognition. I know I talk about it all the fucking time, but I backdropped a fucking dragon in the image of a goddamn archdevil.
And he
when I
died
tell
once.
when I tell people about that, they go, "Cool, I guess."
Hey, someone wrote a song about that. I heard.
We are fucking level 13. What level are we? I don't fucking know.
13.
It doesn't matter.
What
We are
level are we?
stronger than most people on the planet.
Except Olaf.
Sure, but there's always gonna be legends, okay? And we're next.
I'm not.
And-
I'm not in it for the fame.
I don't care that you're not in it for the fame. I'm agitated because we do hardcore shit and people go, whatever. Hey, remember that time that a fucking greater demon of Nurgle showed up and we fucking mollywopped its ass and people were just like, yeah, that was expected of you. Thank you very much.
Remember that time we
No.
saved that farmer's chickens and he was so thankful to it?
Yeah, we get praise for the mundane things, but the more hardcore we get, the more people are just like, whatever.
That
Well,
was
there's
expected of you.
there are less people alive to be appreciative.
That is
like-
true.
You should go rewatch what happens. That's why I love recording these. Because I don't remember them being like, yeah, good job killing the greater demon. Thanks.
Yeah, they didn't even do that. They were just like, well, that's over.
Yeah, that's kind of how things go.
I don't think that is how they went.
That's
I
go
think
rewatch it.
that's not how they go in your head, but then when it actually comes out into play, it ends up being more like, yeah, cool, great, you killed an archdevil. You know what I did? I stubbed my toe the other day.
Which one of us fought the real danger, okay? I stepped on a Lego.
We
I
gotta
could've
do the
died.
right thing because it's right.
And look, out of character. This is all out of character. You know,
course it is. The session's
Don's
over.
not in it. Don's not in it for the fame, but out of character, I think it's fucking shitty. That's
Nah.
all.
I mean, we have a famous performer here.
Yeah, a famous performer that honestly, real talk. Francis, here it comes. You ready for the praise?
I'm gonna
Oh, no.
kill
Francis
off
is
old
one of the
Strimma.
best guys. yeah,
Don't
kill
do
off
this
old
to him.
Strimma before this is recorded.